Now you should be able to hear me. So yes, hello, welcome. It's me, Stu. I am going to be watching the Money in the Bank pay-per-view live on the WWE Network. It is all happening in London at the O2 Arena. So let's see. We'll go for the old screen share. Obviously, I cannot show you the pay-per-view as it's happening because we'll get kicked off. Yeah, so hopefully there'll be people joining me for this, or it'll just be me on my lonesome. And I've not got enough room on my desk for a mouse, which helps. So I need it to be more than just my head on screen. So we're going to go for presentation, screen share, click. So it'll be kind of this, or nope, definitely not. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, I need to get the network up because it's all going to kick off in about 10 minutes. So we need to find out if we could actually hear me talking. Oh, okay, let's go live. Paul Heyman's in tears. Okay, right, and yeah, I guess get rid of that. So I've just went onto obviously WWE's website, scrolled it to the bottom of the card. So I imagine this is the order that we're going to go in. But yeah. And obviously when it comes to beer, we'll make it a little bit more fair. I'm going to start tonight with a fierce, hazy IPA. It's a bit hard to get this one in focus, but yeah. So I'm going to be drinking that tonight. Well, I've got a couple low to no alcohol beers that I'm going to be drinking throughout this show, just so I could kind of keep going, because this is on to, I think, 8 o'clock to 10:45. So that smells hoppy, smells nice. Go for a little beer port. Oh yes. Is anyone happy with this whole WWE Civil War Bloodline thing? I don't mind it, but it's definitely going to be the main focus of tonight's show. But yeah, it's going to be tricky because it's going to be hearing sort of like two audios. So I'm going to keep the kickoff volume down. It's just me talking to myself at this moment. This is, well, it was Throphius. Calm down. It's definitely hazy. You cannot see any light through that glass. It's manageable. It's drinkable, light, tiny bit fruity. Also, it's just missing that alcoholic kick. Ugh. But yeah, Money in the Bank. I am always particularly fond of this pay-per-view because I just love big, crazy ladder matches. So yeah, I can't wait to see some people slowly climb ladders and fall from them and go through tables. And obviously, I'm looking forward to hearing this London crowd. So, but yeah, obviously, there's going to be an absolute stutter of an Intercontinental Championship match with Gunter and Matt Riddle. Normally, I do not watch WWE week to week. I am normally a guy that just tunes into the pay-per-views. And yeah, but I felt this is definitely worthy of watching live because we're in London. So, and obviously, I'll give the stream an hour. If it's just me talking to myself for an hour, I'll take pity on myself and we'll just cut it off, and everyone can get back to watching the premium live event available on WWE.com or WWE Network or network.wwe.com. So yes, they're just running down the card. I don't know anyone going to this show actually. Obviously, I'm not wanting to drop the names of the other ones just yet, but that's quite nice. I do like a good low and no alcohol beer. I found that my favorite this year so far is Guinness 00. So that is definitely my favorite. Let's create some banners for the show. So we've got Intercontinental Champion. That one. Honestly, that's such a weird like mushroom on the side of Matt Riddle. Right, let's bring it back up. Okay, you're down to here now. There, look. This bit here. So it's got mushroom, Cody Rhodes, and Dominic. I'm creating these banners now, so it's going to be easier for me to do chapters on this video later. So we've got that. World Heavyweight Champion. And Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Civil War. This is our main event, isn't it? This big old chunky Civil War. Big chunky Samoan Civil War. Yeah, I could do all these ones from previous live streams. It says it starts in 1 minute and 50 seconds. Let's do a wee roll and tick at the bomb. WWE Money in the Bank 2023, the Bloodline Civil War watch along with you. There we go. So I've got that up. I should probably promote this live stream. Okay, yeah, sure. Of course, there's 43,000 watching the other guy's live stream. The WWE's, that is. Let's copy that link. Get onto the old Facebook. Get onto the old disgusting Twitter. So, I'm not ready for predictions just yet. I will be throwing them out as I'm kind of watching the show. Beware, I do have a Pomeranian Chihuahua, which turned 1 today, and he is probably going to go daft in the background at some point. So, it could get loud. So, right for that up there. We're going live for the next 2 to 3 hours. Turn on the wrestling and start listening to us. Okay, so now this is the starting point of the pay-per-view. It's the big old warning that if you're going to be streaming this, we're coming to get you. But yeah, it's go time. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. Let's post that. Everyone, you is live and watching Money in the Bank. Join us. So, Money in the Bank Productions. Okay, it's like a vintage James Bond theme style introduction. What's up, pup? What's up, pup? Oh, let's mark there. Whew. I was going to show you a Pomeranian Chihuahua, but he just made a jump for it. So we've got a nice slick open the package of all people going for the ladders. This is what I'm here for. Yeah, it's definitely like a James Bond, like silhouettes of ladies dancing and men falling from ladders and flame lit briefcases. So, and we got, like, you know what would be good if it is, like, if they cash it in tonight, because that's just something that obviously like a UK audience hasn't gotten to see before either. So if they could kind of do both, get someone winning it and then someone cashing it in tonight as well, because that's it. You've got your women's briefcase, you've got your men's briefcase. So there's opportunity. There's all two women's belts, two men's belts. So I was probably going to skip the first hour of this, but the fact that this is Money in the Bank, 9 times out of 10, they usually start the pay-per-view with one of the ladder matches. So, and yes, that's the dog. Okay. Right. I am well aware that no one is watching this at the moment, so I need to cover up the little ticker telling me how many people are watching, because I'm going to focus on that too much. Here we go. So, but yeah, it sounds like I'm just going to have a wee dog barking in the background of this video. But, yeah, it's still just the opening video package. But as I said, I am particularly fond of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Definitely envious of the people that are in London right now watching it. Money in the Bank. I wonder who it's. Oh, that's a nice busy. Like, yeah, the crowd are hyped. Moment I'll change lives forever. We've got Michael Cole on commentary. 18,000 people in attendance. And it's mostly dudes. Okay, there's a couple women in there, but it's mostly dudes that look like me. So, live in London, Money in the Bank. Yep, the men's Money in the Bank ladder match is opening the show. Got Mike Rome doing he is the Dapper Yapper, to steal another guy's name for tonight. So now I'll go have to see all the wrestlers first, then figure out. Okay, Brawling Brutes. So it is Butch, aka Pete Dunne. No, yeah. Okay, it's the like Brawling Brutes. So it's all three of them, and they're in like the England, sort of like a knockoff England football strip. The guy looks like it's got like a Burger King logo in the middle. But Big Sheamus, who's been on an absolute tear this year. All right, Kitchen Smith, a Doctor Who reference there. I didn't notice it, but hey, bring it out, mate. I am not a big Doctor Who guy, so I will miss a lot of their references. Okay, this is our men's Money in the Bank match. So, Damian Priest is a good shout. Pete Dunne, Butch is a good shout. Shinsuke Nakamura. I bloody love Shinsuke Nakamura. It's his entrance to now. A lot of augmented. Oh, the guitar strings. Oh, there that was it. This I just see myself in the future, a really excited parent and a bored-looking child. I'm envious. Like Shinsuke Nakamura, absolute legendary wrestler, and a legendary theme song. So you'll be having the people there will be loving it hearing him. Oh, so yeah, who are we getting? Pete Dunne, Damian Priest, LA Knight, Shinsuke Nakamura, Logan Paul, Ricochet, and the dude from LWO that I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. Does it? Read more into it. Oh, the crowd are still singing Nakamura's theme even after the music's ended. That's kind of what you want. Santos Escobar. Okay. Hey, he's got some pretty cool getup. He's got. He's almost kind of got like a. He kind of looks half of a stamp and half cross between the villain in that last Black Panther movie. But no, it kind of looks cool. Okay, now we've got the demonic priests. Yeah, Judgment Day has been a terrific stable that they've had going for like the last year, and Damian Priest definitely deserves to be like a breakout star from the group, even though every member of the group are bloody good anyway. So, but no, he's huge. Like, that's what you kind of want is like this giant warrior-looking dude. And remember last year when they did those like BT Sports promos for Clash at the Castle and had him in like Wales, and he was helping with the farm and like he was at the brewery and doing all this stuff. That was brilliant. Sorry, I'm trying to. My phone's just decided to update in the background. I'm trying to sort out Apple Watch, but Ricochet, the guy that most likely is going to be jumping off a ladder tonight. The man that has far like abs to give out to the crowd. He's got that many. That is cool. It's got the same runway that they had for like a Royal Rumble, where it's almost had to come down and go around the corner, then down to the ring. Oh. From Germany to see LA win. Hopefully. There he is. I know Like everyone tells about how kind of like good a guy this LA Knight is, and I've not seen more than just like a couple of his promos, like snippets that you would see. But the People's Choice. The People's Choice on planet Earth, according to Wade Barrett, who's a great, like honestly, great dude to have on commentary. And of course, Logan Paul, how is he going to get in there? No, he's just walking in. I was expecting to come down on like a zip line. Yeah, and that's what some people think. Obviously, since he's this famous dude, he should get a shot. But make him be the guy that goes flying through a table and wipes himself out. And the thing is, he does come across as like a really athletic dude. So that's it. The bell's wrong. Here we go. Yeah, they're all beating him up. Okay, right. Let's put the phone down and look at the wrestling. Oh, Escobar just smacked Butch. Oh, Paul's getting a ladder in the ring. You want to go for it, but it's not a tall ladder. So Nakamura sticking the foot into Logan Paul. Here comes Damian Priest with a great big flying kick. Well, sweeping kick. Okay, I'll have to look at that later. What's the crowd chanting? Not sure if it's for LA Knight that they're all cheering for. But it's kind of just like a football chant. Uh, but they're sitting trying to stand on the ladder. That is not wanting to stay on the ropes. Oh, Ricochet. The Priest sold it well. But LA Knight's coming in. Yeah, the crowd's going daft. Obviously, man, Pete Dunne was. Oh wait, Nakamura went. Oh, some lovely kicks to Knight's head. But yeah, you had LA Knight DDT Butch, and Butch reacted like Hulk Hogan. No, Shawn Michaels when he was selling for Hulk Hogan, doing the flips, the cartwheels, Ricochet just flipping around. Oh, here comes Butch, misses. Uh, Ricochet flips, he's grabbing by the legs. Wait, double kick from Nakamura and big old Butch. Nakamura wants a bit for the butcher. Oh, wait. All right, Guthrie. It is okay. We are at this first match, men's Money in the Bank. Santos. Escobar's just done like a running Hurricane Rana. But now Logan Paul is coming in and he's getting booed. Every, like, oh, he whipped Santos right into a ladder. But yeah, he's getting booed. LA Knight, yep. Are these all just LA Knight quotes? Or do you actually just want in the stream as well? Oh, laying the boot into Logan Paul. He is not welcome in that ring. The crowd are not for it, but obviously, I don't know. Yeah, it's the guy that makes Prime. Surely they all should love him. Someone got whipped into the ring steps, but it wasn't on camera. Yeah, come on, it can't be a Money in the Bank match without tables being brought into it. A cricket bat, of course. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it makes a difference. It's like our local, what do you call it? Our equivalent of a taekwondo, not a taekwondo, a kendo stick. Yeah, because what was LA Knight was Eli Drake in Impact Wrestling. Oh, Damian Priest just slugged. Oh, hey, Logan Paul's doing like the wee cowardly heel. He's not wanting to get hit by Damian Priest. Right. Yeah, he's doing like, let's team up and take on, yeah, Damian Priest shouldn't be this gullible. He should just get a table and put him through it. Okay, they're setting up two tables side by side. Damian Priest still trying to figure out. Okay, yeah, that's just two men setting up tables. Butch going, oh. Okay. Oh, that was Logan Paul's wanting to go for the high five, telling Priest put it there, and he just smacks him right in the face. That was perfectly done. But it looks like the table's legs aren't set upright; they're folding in. So that's gonna. Oh wait, Escobar diving out of the ring into Priest. I can hear a lot of cheering, but I'm not. Oh, okay, it's because LA Knight's in. Right, someone's gonna get whipped into a ladder. Oh my god. Okay, that was nuts. Ricochet got whipped into the ropes. They had an open ladder, and he jumped through the gap of like the small triangle space on the top half of the ladder, through that over the top rope, and took out two guys on the outside. That was incredible. Yeah. Oh, Logan Paul just wrapped LA Knight with a ladder. Butch is getting it too. Here comes Big Priest. Oh, he got hung up on the ropes. Logan Paul's doing a little. Wait, he's jumped over the top rope and he got smacked in the face. So, oh, Priest is thrown around the ring steps. We got a nice slow mo of Damian Priest throwing out a right hand, smacking Logan Paul. Yeah. Okay, they've set up a ladder across ring steps. I think Damian Priest was going to suplex him through a ladder. Right? Nope. Butch interfered. Butch is stamping her fingers. How can you climb a ladder with broken fingers? Asks Wade Barrett. Nakamura putting Priest, laying him down on the flat ladder. They're going to try and jump, put him through. Wait, Logan Paul interferes. Oh. Michael Cole keeps referring to Shinsuke Nakamura as the Shin. Oh, you. Okay, Damian Priest was lying out on the ladder. Logan Paul decided to jump and do like a frog splash on it. And a ladder didn't break. Yep, slow-mo replay is frog splash, bounces, ladder does not give. Logan Paul gets a whiplash effect, hits the ground, and then someone chucks a pink bottle of Prime at him. As they should. Nakamura is bringing in the proper ladders now. He's got the big ones. Ricochet's helping. No, he's not. Just let him set up the ladder. Come on, guys. There we go. Right. Yep. Oh, okay. Ricochet was going to ram him in the ribs with a ladder, but thankfully Nakamura moved. But they've used that now as a bridge on the ladder that's up already. Oh, Nakamura just did some sliding German suplex. It was brilliant. LA Knight getting picked up, and he's getting like a little GTS or a DDT. That's it. When it's these matches with a lot of guys in it, there's a lot of things, a lot of moving parts. Nakamura climbing up for the ladder. Santos is following him. Escobar's got his arm caught in the ladder. Nakamura's pulling it through with an arm bar. But, Nakamura just got the back of his head smacked off of the ladder. Butch is climbing over Escobar to get to the briefcase. He's got Escobar in like a chokehold. Escobar is climbing down slowly, eyes bulging out of his head. Wait, is he? The slow. Okay, right. Escobar was very gingerly walking back down the ladder to make sure. Okay, they were lying on the bridge ladder, and of course Ricochet come in with like a 450, 630, 720 degree splash that wiped out Butch, Santos, and of course himself. Damn it. Ricochet is like the human highlight reel. There you go. That's the first. This is awesome. Crowd chant. We've got the great Wile E. Coyote cam. Where we go? That's it. Everyone's in the ring. They're all screaming. They're all gonna. Oh, that's it. All 6 men, 7 men are slugging it out. Butch is making a run for the ladder. Priest just nails him with some fallaways or choke slam. Priest going up for it now. LA Knight not wanting anything to do with it. Oh no, now he does. Oh, backdrop. Where are we going? Come on. Logan Paul looks a wee bit wobbly on his feet there. Ricochet just running, shooting star press. Come on. Oh, Ricochet is going to get. Oh, yeah, he just got slammed by Escobar. Escobar's got like this black face paint across his eyes. It kind of just makes him look like a wee bandit, like just something like the Hamburglar. That's it. Oh wait, Nakamura flying jump kick. Okay, Now it's just Nakamura in the ring by himself. Oh wait, Butch is pulling him out. Is everyone happy with him just being Butch? Like, would it be better if he was Pete Dunne? The rabid, menacing Butch. Oh, he's climbing up the ladder. Everyone is forming a crowd at the bottom of the ladder appropriately. And wait, is he go for a moonsault? He's getting angry. He's not looking at them. Moonsault. Okay. Priest caught him perfectly. Wiped everyone out. Lovely moment. Right, just run in there. Get up the ladder, son. Yeah, that was good. I just filmed this quick replay. Here comes Logan Paul. Not one Butch to win. What did he just hit him with? Okay, Logan Paul is climbing the ladder slowly. Ricochet yanks him down. Go for the legs. Spin kick. Oh, I keep thinking Logan Paul's got some in his hands, but he just got these giant lanky arms. It just looks like he's hitting them with like a bottle of Prime. All right, Escobar's down by his tights. And duck. Oh, that was a beautiful looking kick. 2, 3, and he's going for a running knee. I think it's cool that they brought back the Latino World Order. That's definitely a faction that I guess has never kind of been in the main spotlight on like WWE television. Okay, he pawed at the briefcase and started moving around. Don't do that. Okay, Nakamura has gone up for his attempt to feebly grab the briefcase. He's struggling to make it to the third rung of the ladder. Escobar's already overtaken him on the other side. Okay, the briefcase is swinging around. LA Knight, is just swatting the guys down with a ladder. Setting up a second ladder beside the first one now. Going up. If there's anyone watching this just now and wants to talk, seriously, just put a message in chat. Like, tell me what is like your predictions. Who is going to be your winner of the men's Money in the Bank match, and who do you see winning your tag team main event? Oh, Escobar done like a great Hurricane Rana jump off the ladder to LA Knight. Yeah, I could. There's that. I need to get my hearing checked because I could hear the chants, but I can't work out what they're trying to say. I feel like they're all chanting for Escobar there. Is Escobar over? Right, they're just sat on the ladders, pulling each other's hair. Okay, they were waiting for Logan Paul and Ricochet to get into place to jump across onto the ladders. Now we've got 4 men on the ladders. Now we've got 3. Ricochet's now fighting Paul. Nakamura's climbing the ladder again, fighting Escobar. Wait, Ricochet's got his hand on it. Nope. Okay, wait, who's fallen? Oh, okay. Oh. Escobar and Nakamura are out. It's now Ricochet and Logan Paul on the last remaining ladder. Swinging punches. LA Knight's in though. Oh, he's been kicked away by Paul. Ricochet, that was a bad angle. You could see there was no contact on that kick. Oh. They've all wait. Okay, Logan Paul and Ricochet are fighting on the ropes. And they just did a Spanish fly into the tables. Oh my god. Yeah, there's people in shock. That was pretty cool, but I could have went horribly wrong. And the referees are all just checking on Logan Paul and not Ricochet. Come on, guys, there's 2 years. Let's make sure everyone's all right, not just the blinking millionaire from YouTube. Oh, The replays. Oh, they're nasty. Logan Paul definitely landed headfirst into the table. And it's the second table that breaks. The first one's fine. Like, it is the proper I am the table. LA Knight and Butch slugging it out. Every time LA Knight gets a hit, the crowd chanting, yeah. Oh, big suplex from the top of the ladder. Come on, you got all the way. Oh, wait. Butch has got his fingers. Some joint manipulation. Oh. Okay, wait. No, come on, come on. Butch was taking too long. Damian Priest has gotten up. He's now going for the briefcase. And now Butch is going to snap his fingers. Oh, wait. He's got him ready for like a choke slam. Oh. Choke slam Butch from the top of the ladder, falling, landing on a ladder that was propped up in the corner turnbuckle. Priest has been thrown out of the ring. It's LA Knight and Santos Escobar now. Oh, wait. Is LA Knight's finisher like some sort of rolling stunner? Right, okay, he's all over the place. Right, that's Nakamura flying out. Right, okay, he's climbing the ladder on his own. There's no one else there. The crowd are losing their shit. And wait, oh no! Damian Priest just raised the hand, grabbed him by the throat, like Carrie from the grave. Oh, he's gone. Oh no. Priest has got from a giant suplex to LA Knight, and he's down. Oh, I thought that match was almost over. Priest is okay. Priest is climbing up. It might be him. It looks clear. Damian Priest has got the briefcase. Big old DP is Mr. MITB. Mr. Money in the Bank. Yep, Damian Priest. It's a good, like, the crowd seem mixed. Obviously, they were really wanting. Wait, there's giant floating tins of Bud Lights. Bud Light, winner's toast. Okay. Giant augmented tins of beer. I was not expecting it to be Bud Light. But that is a huge get for the Judgment Day. Michael Cole calls this an absolute ridiculous match. And yeah, I can see that. Honestly, the Logan Paul and Ricochet spot was something else. Oh, yeah, everyone earned their pay on this match. Now what do you follow this up with? Santos Escobar looks. Logan Paul's got some blood. Looks like he lacerated his shoulder. Butch had spat out his mouth guard, but it just looks like the big black slug on his top lip. Yeah, I was surprised. I thought we were going to get Snickers. But, yeah. Big old, like, AR cans of Bud Lights. But yeah, this is cool. I'm quite happy for Damian Priest to have won that match. Just cash it in tonight, big man. Go for it. Advert for the WWE shop. I think the last thing I bought from the WWE shop was the Cactus Jack t-shirt, like the Wanted Dead or Alive t-shirt. We've got fond memories of that shirt from like the 2000 Royal Rumble where you had Cactus Jack fighting Triple H in a street fight. Absolute brilliant. That was like my first proper WWE, WWF pay-per-view. because they were all on Channel 4. So it was like a free pay-per-view for us in the UK. It was just getting streamed. It was just getting shown on Channel 4 at midnight. So we'd have to sit and set a tape up and then watch it the next day. And I absolutely adore that Royal Rumble from the year 2000. So, Shayna Baszler is a massive craft beer fan. That's it. It's good where you get to find out a little bit more about the wrestlers, like what their interests are. Because I know that there's like a video package for Ronda Rousey just now, and I know she likes to do like a bit of gaming, like streaming on Twitch. Did she like live on like a farm with her husband, like raising chickens? But yeah, I'm sure Shayna and Ronda have a match tonight. Is it Raquel? Is it, I can't remember. Is it Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan? Like a women's tag title match? But yeah, they do. The WWE does adore Ronda Rousey. The fans, I was going to say, not so much. But yeah, obviously, I think they brought her in thinking, right, you will be like our female equivalent of Brock Lesnar. And yeah, she has become like just as dominant. But I don't know, it just got to a point where the fans loved Big Brock and Ronda. Not so much, but that might just be me. If there is big Ronda Rousey fans, I mean, that's them just tapping out Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. That always hurts, the fact that they just took those belts off the NXT Women's Champion. What's going on here? It's featured that bit of Mae Young and Channel 4 dropped W as soon as it could. What was the Mae Young bit? It was just like the bikini contest, and May came out. Saying it, I'm talking about how fond I am of that pay per view. I could only remember like the Hardys and Dudley's table match, along with, well, it wasn't a tables match, was it? It was just a tag team match. But yes, obviously right now we've got the women's tag team match. Yeah, there we go. I forgot to put the banners up the first time. But yeah, obviously, I remember Mae Young did a lot for the company back in those days, whether it was just the kind of cop block king or sleep with Mark Henry and give birth to a hand. For like a woman that could have been like a retired women's wrestler, she still had a lot of things going on. Like she was given a lot of more opportunities for her age. Like what was it, Mae Young, and oh man, what was the other woman's name? Because she obviously, right, I need to look it up. I'm not just gonna sit here and guess. What was it? Mae Young and Moolah. Yeah, fabulous Moolah. So, all right, let's get the right page up in here. So, okay. So, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez. Is it Rodriguez? Let's have a look. I feel like they changed her second name when she came up from NXT. Okay, the feature superstars is all wrong for that one. Okay, you've got the banner for the tag title match and the blurb for the women's ladder match. That's great. Great attention to details, guys. So, the submission magician, Shayna Baszler. That's a different nickname. Yeah, Shayna Baszler had quite a wee swagger coming in, didn't she? I'm not sure if it's just because they're kind of quite short, stout. Oh, uh, and Liv Morgan has got like a Union Jack sort of outfit on that. I guess is kind of maybe possibly like a reference to Ginger Spice from back in the day. You know, I do like Shayna Baszler as a wrestler, but I just remember her introduction to Raw. She was kind of brought in like some sort of vampire attacking Becky Lynch. Oh, lovely jumping kick to Baszler. Liv Morgan. Oh, Raquel Rodriguez. Wait, what's gonna do? Yeah, right. Just powerbomb your opponent out of the ring. Yeah, aye. The Great Moolah. Was it the Great Moolah? I remember didn't they bring back like a women's battle royal, and they were going to name it after her. Then they realised that she had a shady past, where she kind of had took a lot of opportunities away from the women's wrestlers from back in the day. She was a kettle though, um, like Moolah. Yes, yes, because that's I think is there an episode of Dark Side of the Ring with her about her shady past. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh God, you've got yeah, Ragdoll is right. Ronda Rousey just throwing Liv Morgan around like she weighs nothing. Oh, and it's just sort of like those UFC style moves where she's doing, I guess maybe like a lot of judo throws. Oh, running knee for Shayna Baszler. Now there was something that Ronda Rousey pointed out, saying she has this fear of camel toe in her matches. So it explains she has this constant habit of adjusting her tights just for fear of the toe. I don't think she wants to come all the way to London and let people see her. Okay, I could hear another chant, but what is it? I've stopped it now. It's not as clear. It's just like a constant cheering from the crowd, at least. But I'm not sure if they're piping in noise because the crowd looked quite like the crowd on that hard camera. Everyone is sat and watching it because that's it. They're probably spent. They've just seen an absolute amazing was an absolute amazing women's no absolutely amazing men's ladder match and now everyone's exhausted. They're spent. They've not got all this energy to give this women's tag team match. Come on, Big Raquel's looking for the tag. I'm not sure if Ronda Rousey's actually hurting Liv, her and her big fluffy boots. Come on, make it to the corner. Let the crowd will you on. Right. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh. Did you just call that a Jersey code breaker? Oh, that's it. Raquel. She just reminds me of like that sister from Encanto, the one that lifts all the bulls. Like just the big jacked sister. Since Disney are into remaking all of their films into live action, like Raquel's got a future acting role waiting for her. So, uh, Geoff, Jesus Christ. Okay, right. I was going to say, Kitchen Sith. Like this person who's I've never heard of before has been very consistent in our conversation. I thought this person just really wanted to hear me talk, and it's Geoff. That's good. Thank you, because that takes the mystery away. Like, oh, I wanted that to be a 3 count. She was proper trafficking. So, aye, Moolah, an absolute. Because that's wasn't she having wrestlers sleeping with promoters to get them booked, and then she was taking their money. It was not good. It was a very dark background, and I guess it wasn't a problem like 23 years ago. As long as you let the Dudley boys put you through a table every once in a while, we're good. We're good. That O2 Arena looks awesome. I've not been there since Raw was there about, I had to be about, I don't know, 15 years ago, 20 years ago? Okay, Liv, just, oh, no, I thought she was going to tap out there. Okay, they're chanting something. We're trying to say like TKO almost, but it looked like Ronda Rousey unintentionally headbutted Shayna Baszler on her way out there. Go on, Liv. There we go. Go get the hot tag. Forget about your injuries. Ronda's trying to pull Raquel, but she's too much of a unit. Right. Okay. German. Oh, lovely German suplex. Right. For some reason, I feel like Liv Morgan's such an underdog now. She'll never tap out to the likes of Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey. But I could, they could prove me wrong right now. Okay, there you go. Got rid of her. Here comes Ronda. Here we go. Oh, what? What is going on? Sheena. No one saw this coming. Oh, this is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. These two will have a brilliant feud together. Oh, like goosebumps. Oh, this match just got brilliant. And am I right in saying, Geoff, you're like a fellow Power Rangers guy? Was Ronda and Shayna's gear kind of like Green Ranger, White Ranger inspired? Oh, look at Raquel just picking up with one hand. Amazing. This is it. Oh, fucking drops her on her head. There you go. And new women's champions. Was not expecting that. Wow. Cheers for that, Geoff. That was very much appreciated. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. It's always difficult when it's like, right, one guy talking. over a pay-per-view, you'd be like, oh, no, I'd rather just watch it myself. Don't need to hear me talking. But so Shayna, well, that's it. I was just kind of seeing the detail on Shayna's wrestling gear, and it did look kind of Green Ranger esque. And there, obviously, look at sort of the green, the gold, red, but obviously it's got her like spades on the side, which has always been part of Shayna Baszler's. But yeah, that was amazing. All right, okay. Johannesburg, South Africa. So who's from Johannesburg? Oh well, they've got their belts back. I mean, it's good because they had to relinquish them. So okay, like so proper like, geeky ties then. Um, Shayna plays 40k and has gear inspired by Space Marines. Like, I'm gonna have a wee look. Oh, it's like Cody Rhodes, and it's a Fast X style SummerSlam trailer coming in. Just thinking if I'd like to get a lift for Sheamus. Yeah, what was it? Live from Motor City. Thing is SummerSlam, Detroit. That's good. Saturday, 5th of August. Should be a good show. I always love the big four WWE pay per views. Senor Money in the Bank. That's it. He's got his twist on it. Oh yeah, they changed the rules. They could use it on any belt now. Do you really want to cash it in for like, the United States Championship? I feel like you've got the briefcase. You always have to go for the top belts. And honestly, if it was for him to dethrone Roman Reigns, realistically, for it to work, you're literally going to have to run him over with a car. Sort of like what they did to Stone Cold Steve Austin back in the day, and they ran him over. But then you'd have him like a referee in the passenger seat holding the briefcase. Is that right? You could be an accessory to murder. What? Let's get in there. Let's get this belt. No, sponsored by Tom Cruise. Watching Tom Cruise run and drive bikes off of cliffs. The Mission Impossible movies are all right. I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan of them, but I mean they're fine. It's it's almost just kind of like the Fast and Furious movies to me, where it's like, oh, they just keep making them. Like clearly someone's enjoying them. So, oh, Geoff, if you're tired of typing and you want to talk with me, I can send you a link to join us. But you're more welcome just to sit and enjoy the show. Um, let's see. Oh, here we go. This could be good. We are now on to our Intercontinental Championship match. Let's get the right head up. Here we go. The bro's back. He's got his hair all braided. Bit similar to how Brian Danielson had his done for AEW. His is just straight up like pigtails. It would be cool if you won. You're this cool guy that definitely augmented fish. That was tropical. But yeah, Matt Riddle is cool. I do love his character. Obviously, he's always missing like his mentor, Randy Orton. But no, what do we think? I would like Riddle to win, but I don't think he's going to be the guy that's going to dethrone Big old G just yet. But it is possible to have Damian Priest come out after this match. Like, that's still a way that keeps Gunter strong. Oh, watching the highlights for last week, and they're absolutely just destroying Riddle's bare feet. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Gunter's going to get a good reaction. I can't even remember these two guys' names. It's like Kaiser and the Vin. Yeah, the augmented fish were a bit shit. The parrots were far better. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on, just right. While he's doing introduction, I'm going to grab another beer. Let's flip and go. What time is it? Okay. Let's see. Riddle in the white. Big Gunter in the shiny black tights. To be honest, Gunter is having amazing matches. I am now going on to a golden ale. Let's have a better look at it there. There. Golden ale. Harper's Golden Ale. I thought it was in the reduced style at Aldi's. And I thought, yeah, you'll do. Get in the basket. So I'm going to shakily pour this into my fierce glass. Nice, lovely golden looking beer. Look at that. No, that's like a nice pint of beer. Listen to these guys. Go up and try and pour beer, and all I'm here is chop, kick, chop, chop, kick. Oh, it smells nice. What was it? Harper's Brewing Company Golden Ale with elderflower, 4.5%. Specially produced for Aldi stores. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. It is Gunter and those chops. Oh, that golden nail is nice. Elderflower gives it a nice, dull little sweetness at the back end. Oh, it's actually a really funny aftertaste. Look at Gunter. He's absolutely holding his face as he. Oh, wait. Oh, he's going to go down. Actually, yeah, I'm going for my back. I've brought some salted pretzels. Little beer-shaped snacks to keep me going. Nice little savoury. And they're awesome because they're little beer-shaped pretzels. Well, Gunter's chest is already bleeding. Oh, crowd are alive for this match, though. Oh, you don't need to take the protective tape off. You can still like twist and bite his foot or something.
It's 21 and 3.
Oh. What's everyone's opinion? Is Gunter going to retain his belt? I think he will. Oh, I think Riddle's great. Like he's this long, strong built dude. I was watching one of his PWG matches the other week, and he's still great. He's always been this guy, so it's great to see he's made it all the way to like pretty much main event status in WWE, and he still kind of has like the stoner surfer gimmick, but still this kind of MMA background. Oh, still trying to chop away at Gunter's chest. Well, that's, he's got those long legs. That's great. He should be using them. Oh, yep. Come on, find a way out. Oh wait, oh, that's a pin. Oh. There's a brilliant counter ladder on his feet, but great job selling the ankle. And that clothesline just killed him. Yeah, I'm not sure what the previous record was for Gunter. Well, for the Intercontinental, but yeah, Gunter definitely deserves. I mean, he must be already your current longest reigning NXT UK. Or wait, was it NXT UK or was it the United Kingdom Championship? Let's see. What was her NXT UK title reign? NXT United Kingdom. When did WWE rename United NXT United Kingdom Championship? Yeah, what's the WWE United Kingdom Championship? Okay, and that was 870 days. Look, Riddle picking him up. Oh, lovely jobs. All right. Is he? He's going to just pick him up and powerbomb him. That's what he's going to do. Oh, two. Okay. Love a good half crab. Come on. Getting a couple kicks in, but he's chopping the stool with his foot. That's disgusting. There we go. Okay. Now, does Big Damien come out with his briefcase, or is it still Gunters? Oh, look, the dude with the green shirt's there in the front row. The guy that you think he must just work for the company at this point. Like he's definitely. Oh, that sounds like a claymore. It is. Big Drew's back. Look at him. Yeah, don't you give that Hulk Hogan a high five. That guy should know better than to dress as Hulk Hogan. Thing is, that's a great entrance theme for Drew anyway. Like bagpipes, the big drums, the sounds of swords being unsheathed. Okay. Yeah, a good future opponent, but come on, we know that he can be defeated. So we've had like that absolute banger of a WrestleMania match with Sheamus, Drew, and Gunter. But Gunter looks exhausted. I was saying old Drew McIntyre. Yeah, I guess it kind of works if you quickly fit in. Go on, let's have another match right now. Let's go. Oh, Big G's angry. Oh, headbutt. That's it. You sit and pluck those ropes. Come for the Claymore. He's going to roll out the ring. Oh, it was a great touch of Claymore doing the 1, 2, 3, but also it's like letting your opponent know that you're about to run over and kick them in the face. The Big Mac is back. That was a good moment. That's someone holding like a black Y world title in the background, like the Discovery Championship belt. Nice. It was awesome seeing that. Obviously, your UK wrestlers were all getting in on the action, showing up on SmackDown as like extras, more or less. for SmackDown. I think, when you get your standard local security team in, and it's just a selection of local indie wrestlers that are probably getting tryouts. Big Drew's looking mad. What was it? They called him the Scottish Terminator. Yeah, I don't watch enough NXT. Actually, I don't watch any NXT nowadays. I probably should. No. Might try and watch the Great American Bash live. Okay, we're on to Cody and Dom. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, it's strange to see Cody Rhodes going against Dominic Mysterio. I mean, it's big for Dominic, but it just seems a bit like punching down for Cody. Oh God, Dominic is her Latino heat. Wow. Wow, that elderflower in his golden hair really stands out. It's nice though. I wouldn't pick it up again. Whoa. Dominic with a big old slap on Cody. Dominic does have like that big punchable face. The thing is, over the last year, he has become this brilliant, hateable heel. Thing is, Cody again is like your white meat baby face, absolute beloved. So I guess it is a good pairing. That's it. Ex-Condom is the best thing in WWE just now. I think it's a great match on both. An easy win for Cody, no real harm for Dom. Yeah, definitely. And the thing is, even if Dom gets the win, it wouldn't be any damage to Cody at all. It's a shame that Dom wasn't getting let out of the back of a police van. And look at Rhea. She's got her hair done. That's it. I ain't going to say anything else. But it is a lovely title belt she's got. That woman does not like them. So that's it. Honestly, it would be awesome if Finn Balor won the title belt tonight, but I don't know. Dom saying who got arrested for jaywalking. Okay, sure. I do love the Judgment Day though, so I would be stoked to see them win all their matches tonight. But look at them with like the bandolier belts as well. Maybe it's like Nerf gun bullets. Yeah, there's Cody. He's gonna come out in the Cody elevator. No, fair enough. Oh, I just missed Pyro. Big C Roads. Oh, look at that guy. They know the song. Listen for the big whoa. Here we go. Listen. Nice. The whoa gave me goosebumps. Oh, look at the old uh, British Bulldog action figure cut out in the background. I love those stocky little wrestling figures. It is a good theme. It's strange that obviously maybe making them wait a whole year before he wins that title at WrestleMania. Ooh, some title. Finish the story. He does. Like clearly he has everyone on his side. But what? You see, Rhea Ripley's got like some lettering on her cheek. I think the bottom line says Dom. I'm not sure what the top line says. Like, I thought I was going to say bitch, but surely not. Is Dirty Dom, maybe? Cody, give me your belt. Okay, come on. Let's get to fighting. Everyone rocking out and loving it. Yeah, that should get around applause. Come on. Let's go. Oh, yeah, there's guys cheering for him. That's good. He should get a mixed reaction. Oh, nice little right hand. Come on, Cody. Come on, where are we going? Yeah. Oh, another blatant slap. Oh, listen how Wade Barrett is 100% on his side. Oh, wait. They're going backstage. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Dom's face is perfect. It's just his little shit face heel. Come on. There we go. Smacking the chops. Laying in some kicks. Mhm. Yeah, that was a good reaction. Yeah, it looks like obviously if Dominic wins, it's going to be with the help of Rhea. But I think he's just going to get his ass kicked by Cody. That's it. Cody's got the crowd on his side. Oh, was it quick thinking on a botch there, or oh, we're fighting in the crowd, are we? Here he is. That's it. That guy just holding up his child. Put her down. Hey. Oh, Cody Rhodes. Fair play. Rhea's brilliant. He's like one of the more iconic women wrestlers of recent years. Like if they do get to the stage where they have like intergender matches, um, like I could see her fighting male wrestlers. Oh, lovely. With the crossroads, yes, that was a good botch recovery there. Dom has it. Dom has it all. That's it. Just looking at the gear that the Judgment Day rock, they just are like sort of like a leather clad and like sort of S&M cowboys, outlaws, more like. Come on. And this is it. How good has Dom gotten in like last year? Remember, like this time last year, because this was even before, like he was just tag partners with his dad, and when he finally double crossed his dad at Clash at the Castle, it was this brilliant turning point, and he's just become his kind of his own man, and just the nonsense of him being this convict. He's done hard time. He's got the tear tattoo, and he's just leaned into it. It's brilliant. Like we know it's absurd, and we love it. Oh, nope. Nice spinning elbow. Come on. Cody Rhodes' chance of kicking in. Cody Rhodes. That's good. And that's it. I always feel like the UK audiences always have a really unique sense when it comes to doing the chants. Like no one else. Okay. Let's plug in the old ring camera. Oh, it's already in. Going for blind. No, we're not. We're not plugged in. We're just not switched on. What's nice stand suplex? There we go. If you want to look at me, I'm now a little bit more bright. Oh. Don't lean on the canvas like that, Rhea. Jesus Christ, I'm a married man. Right. That's good. I love it when the commentary recognise how amazing the crowd is. Yes, he does have a great gimmick. It is a Malfi B shape bag. And oh yeah, like my hats are off to school teachers, especially high school teachers. Oh, look at the crowd, like trying to get the chant going. Fucking directing the chants. Here we go. Slowing the momentum. Oh, come on, you gotta give him a wee slap. Look at Rhea just absolutely winding them up. She's brilliant. Oh, oh wait, what? Oh, is he going for like a big Oklahoma slam? Oh, going for a spinning one. All right, we're going around and around. Oh, Alabama slam. Now I'm going Oklahoma slam. No wonder I couldn't say it out loud. It was wrong. That's why. Hit. Oh, lovely Cody Carr. Come on. That's it. Ready, set. Well done. Ah. Yep. Football references are lost on me. I wouldn't have recognised that dude, but fair play to him. Maybe if there's some savvy heels out there, they'll just take it off him. There've been quite a lot of guys getting their caps knocked off of them nowadays at the crowds. Oh, enjoying Bud Light is easy. Alabama Slam was brilliant, and the Cody car was set perfectly too. Yeah, Cody's going to be a world champion soon. Definitely in the next like 365 days, he is going to be holding gold. So I'm just doing like a little Queen's wave to everyone. You got any more woos going on? Like, whoa. Okay, what we're going to get? Oh, yes, it's Alondra Blaze. Mick Foley. Most treasures. It's like all their Peacock. Stone Cold takes on America. Oh, Stone Cold in his brewery. That might be interesting. See, that's at A&E. Do we get that on the network? not been able to in decades. But I am going to London in August. I think a few of us are. The highest rated game in WWE 2K's history. Well, yeah, it's about time we get like a women's match. Is it going to be time for their ladder match? What am I going to do now, guys? Oh, okay. Is it someone going to do a piss take and get some easy heat? Like, is Austin Theory going to come out? No, that's John Cena. John Cena showing up for Money in the Bank London with his little never give up hand towel. They're just gonna go on, start promoting season 2 of Peacemaker. No Michael Cole, I cannot believe it. 16 times, Jesus. John Cena sucks. What's John going to say? What's he here for? He's getting skinny though. Oh, that last in the red top is happy. Come on in, start talking. Yep. T-shirt because it's sort of like some sort of GI Joe theme to it. Okay, ladies. Let's yeah. Hollywood is making our wrestlers skinny, but I mean, I am a big fan of. Um, I'm a big fan of Batista's acting career, a little bit more than John's. No, he's just here just to give the crowd the rub. Okay, John, you're here just to make everyone feel good about being there. True decision makers. Really, this is what we're doing. All right, John. You say that WWE going more worldwide with their pay-per-views works. Like we all saw how great the reaction at Clash at the Castle was. I didn't watch WWE Backlash, but the fact that it did in Puerto Rico worked out very well for them too. They do need to expand their horizons and have a look at the whole world. Yes, John, why are you here? You coming back at SummerSlam? What are you going to do? You like to have your annual match. You're going to bring Bray Wyatt back. Come on. Wyatt. Aye, okay. You're retiring, John. Well, look at him go. Very well coordinated. Okay, John. Just really get it to the guys in the back. Well, that has gotten everyone's attention. Jesus Christ. God damn it, he did. You ready to join me, Geoff? Just give me a thumbs up when you're finished. Well, let's find out. I could hear it, certainly, but I'm not sure if it's a problem. I've got you in the channel so you can talk now.
Yeah, so I'm still in.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure I've got the telly on in the background. I want to make sure it's not too loud. Hold on, I'll turn it a bit. Not that beer right now.
You have a beer?
Not yet. I can get one. Give me 2 seconds. They're not going to do WrestleMania. They're not going to do WrestleMania in London, are they? Like that's
Well, you can't say it and not do it now. I know they've usually got the next 3-4 years already scheduled.
Yeah. Well, I think you could. I think you could do it, but just hold on. Just my remote. You could do it. You could just do it in and then you could do it I suppose Wembley or that.
Yeah, well, that's it. It would have to be someplace bigger than No 2 because that was the number was it 18,000?
Yeah, which is pretty good, but they hold draw there normally though, don't they? So it's not a special venue. Hold on, I'm not. I'm unprepared.
That's cool. So this is Grayson Waller, isn't it? I thought it was Austin Theory coming out there, but it's kind of like the next version of. Is he an Aussie?
I think so.
It would be good if they done it. Because where's WrestleMania going to be for the next few years? Let's see. Okay, so I've got WrestleMania Philadelphia next year. And then WrestleMania 41, 42 haven't been announced. WrestleMania 43 is Nashville, Tennessee, Titan Stadium.
They do that in America, don't they? Because they've got these fucking massive. These football stadiums are like mini villages, aren't they? So they're like,
yeah. So WrestleMania 41, 42 do not have locations announced for them. So it could be in the year 2025.
they don't say. I'm trying to think when they. Is it not? That's it. Right. Trying to get Australia to.
Yeah.
Trying to get it in Australia. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, I need to go give a plug. I'll be back.
Yeah, man. No
An
worries.
international WrestleMania would be pretty cool, like.
Definitely. Oh, don't bring up the Fiends. I'm still glad that Bray Wyatt's just they could just never get him right.
I felt like they were getting there somewhere with him last time, but obviously there was that.
Yeah,
He's
just
unwell,
fell
I think.
apart
Isn't he? They don't know. I know they're not really talking about what's wrong with him, but
yeah,
it seems like the fact that they're not would suggest it's quite serious. So.
yeah. I'm not familiar with. This is sort of my first exposure to Grayson Waller.
NXT, I think, wasn't it quite recently? Like this week
Yeah.
or something. He made his first main roster appearance. So.
he's got the charisma on the microphone anyway.
Yeah, it's good. Like, John looks so old and wee. You know, like that whole like.
Yeah, it's still the kind of just be dressed with a cap and t-shirt. Like he's almost too old for his gimmick. He should have came out in a suit almost.
Yeah. It reminds me of that came that meme of Steve Buscemi where he's like, "Hello,
fellow young kids." Yeah. With his skateboards and his backwards cap.
They must be considering like. Yeah, I can't imagine that they're not going to do like the fact they're talking about WrestleMania in London like so vocally is maybe. I'm thinking where they would do it. There's so many football stadiums like in London and stuff. They could do it quite easily. So.
Yeah.
Just pissed off that All Elite wrestler did it. So like we're doing it now.
The right if you could do it. Well, that's it. Like WWE's kind of gotten in here first this year, but the guys is just killing them. The difference in the arenas is big.
Yeah.
Oh, it just pops right back up. There we go. Send everyone home happy. He's still in his shape for Peacemaker. That should be happening, I imagine, in the next year or so.
Yeah.
Like, was it when James Gunn is finished directing is it Superman Legacy or something?
Is that what he's doing? I'm not really
I know James Gunn is writing and directing Superman. And I think once that's done, I think that's when Peacemaker Season 2 is going to happen.
I think my feed is 30 seconds behind yours. I'm trying to work it out.
All right, I'm just seeing the women's ladder match graphics just now.
With the London
The
Eye in the
belt.
background.
It was like the Tower Bridge.
Yeah.
Now we're just on the video package with the Buckingham Palace.
Maybe
I'm behind.
A couple of times where you said something and I'd be like, what? And they're like, oh, it's not happened yet.
Yeah, that happened during the Clash of the Castle stream. And the guy was like, oh, well, I guess Sheamus wins then. He's like, wait, they're still wrestling on my feeds. What's going on?
Yeah, you announced McIntyre coming out before that sounds like a Claymore. I was like, what is it? Oh, so it does. It was like 10 seconds of that, you know? We do it like I like with my mates, so we'll stream the football, and like the football's maybe like 20, 30 seconds. The stream's like 20, 30 seconds behind, so like your phone pings. And then like a couple of times I've looked at my phone, it's like Arsenal have just scored, and then I look up and then they then score, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's wait. Am I tripping that? I'm just trying to get the right graphic up on the screen. And we've got two sets of the banner for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match is the ladies tag team banner. Okay.
Yeah, I've got Becky shouting at the telly just now.
Yeah, I've got Trish showing us her back. Okay, right. I'm not ready for the results to show. I'm going to have to just get rid of my live feed of the WWE. Yeah, they fucked up the graphic for it. Okay, fair enough.
You just said twice earlier as well.
I was going to Apple Watch and it won't stop pinging. Yeah, I think it might still just be the same graphic that also they're not going to update. But it's like, right, we've got have the women's Money in the Bank banner up, but they've obviously not made one, so they're just using the women's tag title banner again. I'll just change it to Tower Mugs for now. So, how have you been enjoying the pay-per-view so far?
Oh, it's been good. Quite like it being it doesn't feel like they're half-assing it, and obviously that's like they often do that with the British stuff until like quite recently. But yeah, it's quite cool.
Yeah, because I mind you always had those old pay-per-views, and they always start with R. What was it like? Resurrection,
Rebellion, wasn't it? An insurrection, yeah.
Rebellion, yeah.
But they were like, you get total shite matches, and you're like, yeah, you wouldn't even have this on Raw. Like, never mind, like I remember, like they would give like Crash Holly 25 minutes and stuff, and you're like, you know, he would get like 5 at like on Raw and stuff like that. So I've just got Bailey coming out now. She's just turned the corner.
I've got Bailey just coming out at the top of the ramp, she's got. Yeah, she's not anywhere near the corner for me just yet.
Okay, so I'll be ahead of them.
Okay. I mean, what's your prediction for this match? Is it going to be one of the more veteran women's wrestlers?
So I didn't have Priest winning the first one. I'm really rubbish at wrestling predictions. I've done these like fantasy leagues online and that before, and I'm just not very good at them because like I assume I mean, I thought for the guys match, it was going to be either I thought it was going to be the Prime guy or LA Knight. So the fact that it was Damien Priest was a really
Oh
welcome
yeah,
surprise.
Logan.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah,
I don't know. This one maybe
it's
I would.
definitely one of those guys that's good. That's all he needs to elevate him to main event.
Mhm. AO Sky, I think, would be this one, or Becky. Don't really know though.
Yeah, she definitely would be a good show. And then you've got Zelina Vega as well, who I think obviously was really over when they were in Puerto Rico for Backlash.
Yeah, nah, she was good. Um,
I never did watch it, but I did see there was like she was getting like a standing ovation after her match, even though she lost the match. But the fact that she was so
yeah,
over.
I like that when they do that.
Hmm.
This is a girl I don't know that well, Zoe Stark.
Yeah, this is because isn't she the wrestler that Trish Stratus brought in to help her
Yeah,
beat Becky Lynch on like the last show? So this is definitely the newest sort of addition. I guess they've all kind of got their teams. The fact that you've got
yeah,
Trish and Zoe, then you've got Bailey and Io, and then well, I guess it's Bailey and Io, sorry, and then yeah, Becky Lynch and Ashley, not Ashley Vega, Zelina Vega.
Zelina Vega. Ashley Vega's a different wrestler.
Yes. But no, I think what was it? There was the disco derby was happening today in Edinburgh.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of like Discovery's equivalent of like the Royal Rumble. I went to
been to
the
a few
one they did.
Discovery shows, but
They're normally
I
really good.
haven't been wrestling in ages.
Mm-hmm.
There's a show in like Delhi in a couple of weeks' time, and
All right.
I quite fancied it, and then I looked at who's on it and like who they got wrestling, and you've got like
Yeah.
some really good guys in there. And actually, a guy that I used to go about with, Sean, it's his
Right.
like comeback match, which I'm quite excited that I would quite like to go and see. But then there's
Ah.
just so many other articles. Do
Yeah.
you know that whole thing with don't meet your heroes?
Yeah.
If you want to like the wrestlers you see at a show, don't meet them and hang about with them for too long.
Yes.
um,
I can
I
imagine.
yeah, I've been really looking forward to this match. I think
Mhm.
imagine this one would be great.
I feel
I
that
think AO Sky.
Bailey's dressed in a very what's it? Is that like a like X90s X-Men Rogue style ring attire?
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That green's pretty cool.
Mhm.
I like that. I like Trish's like you know, that thank you Trish thing. It's brilliant. Like I think actually
Mhm.
like sort of passive aggressive. It's brilliant.
Yeah, that's Zelina Vega getting pinned under the ladder and battered by Bailey. I'm surprised that they put Trish in this match.
I think it's cool that they have, but yeah, it was surprising.
Because normally is it right? Well, oh, Bailey getting whipped into that ladder. Um, Normally, I feel like they just bring them back for like guest appearances and then usually one match. But she must genuinely be happy to come and work for them.
Yeah,
EO Sky is getting ready to do something off the ropes. Oh wait, no, she's not.
Becky's gear is quality. Eh? Like
Yeah.
it's really smart. It's good. Think about it earlier. So we're massive nerds. It's and we talk about it quite a lot at Comic Cons. That when we're doing Brugadur stuff, and
Oh,
there's a huge there's a huge crossover between sort of comics and wrestling, and then what's the craft beer is. But like when I heard Shayna talking about craft beer this week, I was like,
Yeah,
this is quality. Like this is totally like, and
yeah.
I knew before that she a lot of her ring gear is inspired by like Games Workshop stuff. So like she had like the Space Marine and the Chaos,
Hmm.
and so it's pretty cool. So like when you see like, obviously Rey Mysterio used to do it quite a lot, but when you see guys dressed up as like they've got references to like anime or
Yeah,
um
aye.
that as well. So,
No, it's definitely cool. And that's it. With Shayna turning on Ronda, which was brilliant. Like, I did not see that coming at all. And absolute, like,
yeah,
brilliant
that was real
moment.
cool.
It was
Is
just,
that that Shayna face turn? Do you think, or is it just getting a
no,
bit?
they'll have Shayna as the heel and again try and force Ronda as like the baby face that was betrayed.
Yeah.
But the crowd will be on Shayna's side.
Hmm.
So,
I did think it was quite funny. I got a message earlier. That was quite funny when Shayna and
oh, the
Ronda
crowd are
walked out. It just
singing Hey
reminded me of
Bailey.
like, yeah, it just reminded me of like two like S2 girls that would work at at my work who would just be like
Yeah,
looking for a phone charger or looking to hammer like a first year that might stuff to, you know what I mean? They're just like
yeah.
they had like a sort of
I
full
that wee
swagger.
entitled swagger.
Love it. The entitled swagger.
Yeah. I do love this Bailey chant. I was sitting talking to my friend Guthrie about it, saying
Yeah.
that they were definitely at the Hydro wrestling because I was there for Iron Maiden. I was like, they definitely done Raw here, and the crowd used to sing
Yeah.
"Hey Bailey," and it
Yeah.
was 2016 that happened.
It's good. Like I liked John Cena kind of made reference to it. I went to see Raw in 2009, 2008, 2009, and definitely like the crowd there is something else. Like we got to see Chris Jericho versus Umaga, and it was a really pro Umaga
Yeah,
crowd,
aye,
which at the time it was just fresh of he just beaten Batista, or no, Batista just beat him at WrestleMania, and it was a
hmm,
very like but it was a really like Chris Jericho was starting his heel run against Shawn Michaels, and
yeah,
it was a very pro MAGA crowd. It was brilliant. It was
aye.
real smart.
I did have a soft spot for
I think
Umaga. When we went and saw him in London, I had a sign, and it was for Umaga, but it was the William Regal pronunciation, Umanga.
oh,
You can always throw
Manga.
that N in there.
Were you at that same Raw then? Was that the one where it was Chris
Where it was like
Jericho and
Ric
MAGA?
Flair's music came on, but Chris Jericho came
Yeah, and
out
then
instead.
Jericho came out. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
that's when I went to. We got William Regal versus William Regal booked
Randy
himself into
Orton.
a world title match. It was brilliant.
Aye. Yeah, I bought the DVD for that show. I've got it lying around here somewhere where they used to do like the releases of their UK shows.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure CM
I
Punk
remember.
was on
Yeah,
SmackDown at that point.
I was I was proper into Punk at that time. I only went to the Raw because SmackDown was sold out, but I was so into Punk at that point,
Mhm.
and I was so in, and then Cena had just made that tremendous comeback at the Royal Rumble that year. So I remember being
Oh
like, "Oh my
yeah.
god, I might get to see CM Punk and John Cena in
Hmm.
London," and and they we got neither. So I got right, fair enough.
Press has really thrown herself out in this match. The amount of time she's throwing her legs out and grabbing people, she's definitely um, doing more than what's expected of her.
Yeah, so I think feels like she's got a point to prove, maybe, or
Maybe. Let's just climbing the ladder. Oh Christ! She's gonna fall down that ladder. What did you think of that moment with in the men's ladder match with like that? Was that a Spanish fly off of the ropes with Logan
oh,
Paul and
it was
Ricochet?
brutal.
I know
I
it's like
could see you could see like Logan Paul struggling with his footwork a wee bit on the ropes. Like
yeah,
he
like
was trying obviously, and it did feel a little bit like I don't know. I don't know if I maybe misread the move, but it did look like Selena Vega using Trish. Is it Selena just used Trish Stratus as like part of the ladder? That was well cool. No, I thought it looked a wee bit like Ricochet was just powering him through the move. It was like it was.
Yeah.
I didn't think it looked a wee bit like Logan wasn't ready, and
Aye. And then he just took off.
Ricochet
But
just went, "Nah, fuck it, let's go." But,
yeah, and what a difficult situation to be in. Like you're literally doing a tightrope act instead. Right, we're going to do a flip now.
I thought it was handled really well, and
take you with me.
I did kind of feel like they just thought, "Right, we're going," because
Yeah.
it looked like it killed Ricochet as much as it killed Logan Paul. You know, it was like,
It was just like
I
that
enjoyed it.
moment earlier where he done like the frog splash on the ladder that did not break, and he's lying there screaming, and someone just launches a bottle of Prime at him.
Yeah, I think it was I thought that was I think he does really well, Logan Paul.
Yeah, he does have like
he's got his head around it. Eh?
Yeah, Io Sky is nowhere near that briefcase. What's going on? Okay, moonsault.
That's my least favorite spot, I think, in all wrestling. I think loads of folk feel like that.
Gathers together for some reason just to catch the person. Yeah, it's too obvious now.
And there was one in the men's match as well where it was a bit like, I think it was Ricochet did a dive, or not?
Pete Dunne, Butch did a moonsault outside.
Pete Dunne, that one. But they were just like, why are you still standing there? Just move. Like, it's obvious that there.
Yeah,
that's why it's. But I like it's Samoa Joe that does it, where like if somebody does like a high move,
he just walks away. Yeah, it's brutal and it's so entertaining.
When he used to do it in TNA, and he would look at the hard cam and he would just like do that like that. Like that is quite smart.
That's it. Not enough people do that.
Yeah,
it's like that's like an MGF thing as well. Like just this cocky heel where they could just look away and just go, "Come on, I'm smarter than this."
Yeah, work smart, not hard. You know that kind of.
Yeah. They're doing well in this match. They're fighting
quite crisp.
Just as hard as the boys.
Me.
Wow, Io Sky is athletic. Like I've just seen her doing that jump off, like where she's on the apron and then jump right to the top rope and across to Zelina. Right.
What was that? Oh, Zelina ducked. Was it?
I just had Zelina powerbombed by Trish and Becky. Oh, Trish! Trish has got a sore-looking nose.
Yeah, they've just bombed her now. So I think I'm about. I think you've caught up and overlapped me. Oh yeah, she's on. That's swelling up a bit.
Yeah. Becky is a woman possessed. Just realised my banner still has Cody Rhodes and Dominic Mysterio on it. There we go.
Oof.
Oh.
That kick from Zoe Stark to Becky. It was really stiff as fuck.
Io Sky just took a sword kick. Oh. Yeah, I just had Zoe Starks kicking Becky and whipping her into the ring post.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening. My feed keeps like jumping about. It's fine. Yeah.
You got
See if I
handcuffs brought out yet?
Yeah. She's using them on. Hold on.
They just used them on Becky, maybe.
Yeah.
Beating her down just now.
I'm pausing it. Then we should do this like one of the later shows. I'll just come over and we can
Do it in person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll try a hard refresh and see if he jumps ahead. This is normally where they put you to the beginning of the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I've got Becky pulling apart the commentator's desk.
Yeah. See, I'll pause it for 25 seconds. I'm on the next spot. They've just set up a table between commentary and
right.
the
They've just put a ladder.
Yeah.
Right. They've just put a ladder on the commentary table. Trish has been whipped over the table and the ladder's dropped. Zoe just got planted on the ladder.
Yeah, that's it. I'm caught up now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think
Becky's
I'm a couple of seconds.
Trying to lift the ladder
Becky's
back up.
Yeah, that's where I am now, man.
Yeah, aye. She's putting her back on the ladder now.
Zoe's rolled up.
Oh, Trish is behind her though. Okay. Oh wait, what's she going for? Oh God.
Rob on.
Yeah, Trish sold that well. That looked I know absolutely nothing about this Zoe Starks. Was she in NXT long?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm going to Google her in a wee bit.
Mm-hmm.
Cool camera work though, and obviously Zoe's looking at the case and the camera that follows her eye line.
Aye. Here we go. Wait, what is? If she just didn't have a slipper and started, she's got a flip flop. Okay, that was the strangest pull.
Is it not her? Is it not one of her knee thingies? I don't know. I'm just making that. Or is it like her shin guard or something?
It was a flip flop for some reason. That was
all right. That was pretty messy.
Yeah.
Oh.
The crowd's cheering though.
What was that like? What's that? Is that a spit? That's not
a sunset flip.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they just quickly rewind that replay. It was brilliant. Oh yeah, Zoe landed and getting her head through the rung. Oh well, I guess this is it. She's taking her bumps. Or paying her dues, let's say.
Okay. I thought you were saying about the chant that was going on there. I really liked the Bailey chant. I really liked the Cody Rhodes chant. That was the Cody Rhodes.
Aye.
Yeah, that was good.
And that's sort of like that's the thing that the UK has against everyone else. Is like these brilliant chants.
I can't even remember what it was now, but it was just Cody Rhodes.
Just Cody Rhodes.
Yeah,
Cody.
Daddy cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Bailey doing her girl dirty.
Yeah. That's the thing. I don't know if you're watching All Elite Wrestling this week, but Jack Perry's got rid of his entrance tune. And
I watched it last night, and he told him to turn off the music.
Well, bit glad about that. I was wanting to sing that at Wembley.
I'd imagine it could still happen just to wind him up.
Yeah.
What is in Becky's mouth? What was that?
The handcuffs in her mouth. But they're not really in her mouth.
You're right. That's handcuffs.
I don't think she got them
Oh,
in
wait,
her mouth properly either.
are they? Oh, they're going to handcuff her to the ladder. No. Oh, fighting with ladders is always brutal. Oh, yep, it's happening. That's brilliant.
Oh, that's quality. Yeah,
These are going nowhere. Right now, just climb up over them.
She's gonna climb up. She's gonna climb up over Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's amazing. Bailey's face,
the rage
contortions are amazing. Yeah, that was really good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Becky's face is priceless.
That's like one of the things that Becky does really well. Actually, I think just in general, her expressions and her. I think that's why folk love her. Like she's probably like I can't think of many other like members of the female roster that are really really good at just like selling everything on her face.
Yeah. No, she's getting the "You Deserve It" chant.
Yeah. I was gonna say where was Trish for so long? Right, she got rock bottomed on that ladder, didn't she?
Yeah, that ladder spot must have written her out of the match.
And then they two took them. Yeah, and then they got written out there. So it was quite a logical match. It was good. I like when you always get like when they're not choreographed particularly well. These ladder matches, you get an awful lot of like. You get an awful lot of like they stay down longer than they would in a normal match, and they're all just kind of they're waiting for the bit to come up, and it's like yeah.
And Bailey and Becky's still
That's
just stuck on the ladder like it's a fucking bit out of like Midnight Run.
They've recovered. They're just pissed off now.
Yeah,
that's brilliant. That's it.
Like that's a fucking brilliant photo.
Yeah.
Out in the streets of London, there's their token shot of the underground.
Total random sections of London.
Yeah.
As well. I'm trying to work out where they're. I know that pub. That pub's like the one that's right next to London Bridge Station. It's like.
Logan Paul doing that frog splash. I wonder if that ladder was supposed to move or not. Because just like
it went definitely. I felt the commentators were suggesting. Yeah, it was really stiff, wasn't it? It just looked like really the way.
Yes, that was not a gimmick ladder.
Logan Paul sort of bounces when he hits it. You're like, wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wonder if a lot of people are annoyed that LA Knight didn't win.
I think it's good. I was listening to our podcast the other day, and they were suggesting that he doesn't need it. Like he's got a natural like. I'll say Money in the Bank's quite a good way to get somebody on the map. Whereas like LA Knight's just hit it in the last 6 months, isn't he? He's become like he's getting like the pops that I've heard him get off in some of the crowds is like it reminds me of like old school rock and like Stone Cold, you know. So
This will be a big match.
yeah, totally. I was watching the kickoff show
Although
and I forget like what's that one?
Yeah, I've missed the kickoff.
I quite like them. Like I forget like they're quite good at like getting you like they've got a really hard job because it's just what 3 or 4 guys sitting in a room trying to like hype up stuff. But they do a really good job, and like they were kind of talking about this match in particular. I was like talking about how Finn Balor got the Universal title and then had to give it up almost immediately, and you know like
Yeah, true.
and he's never hit those heights again. So it was quite cool. It was Rollins that injured it, wasn't it? So.
Yeah, with that sort of buckle bomb, isn't it? Oh yeah, they're just showing you it right now.
Yeah.
For 22 hours, Jesus. Well, I've not watched the build up to this at all.
It's good. It's quite good build up actually. I think.
Well, that's it. Like Seth's been amazing. Like he's had a great career. The amount of sort of titles he's won. That's it. Finn needs to reach those same heights.
Yeah. I quite enjoyed I saw an interview with Dom. Like I just turned it on earlier today, and it was like there was like a Spanish language program, so it was like English subtitles. So it's obviously like it was like an interview running total and completely in Spanish with Dominic, and he gave his answers in Spanish as well.
Yeah,
which was really cool. But he was talking about how like the judgment. It was all kind of it was a kayfabe interview. He was talking about how like the judgment they don't have a leader and stuff like that, and how it's like, you know, like that's why when they got rid of Edge, they were getting rid of like when they got rid of Edge last year, they were getting rid of like they were getting Edge was trying to run it from the top down, whereas like Finn and that or like they view themselves as equals and stuff. That's pretty cool. I thought that was quite smart.
But no, I love the way that Finn's come across in the last year. Kind of like, well, it's been longer than a year when he went back to NXT and became the Prince.
Yeah. That was was he Prince Devitt before, wasn't he? That was his whole like.
Yeah, aye. What was this? It was Fergal Devitt.
Fergal Devitt, yeah.
Yeah.
I never saw him. Like I knew he was a big deal, and he used to come up to Glasgow quite a lot for ICW, and just I never saw him before. I never saw him before WWE signed him, but he's something else. Like and he was obviously he was doing New Japan and that, wasn't he? So
yeah, he was like leader of Bullet Club, wasn't
he? Yeah.
No, it would be great if he actually won this match.
And then you've got
I have the feeling that it just won't happen.
I think it'll be a good match, but yeah, I think I'm the same. Particularly with they were talking a lot about like it could be interesting, like because you've now got Damian Priest has got the briefcase as well, so
yeah,
it'd be quite interesting. It would be interesting if he won it. If he won it, and then you've got like he's got a title that like arguably like one of his
to like Triple H and Batista from like the Evolution days. when
Yeah.
Batista won the Royal Rumble and Triple H was already the champion.
Yeah. I like him. I hope it doesn't like. I like the Judgment Day. I think I would really like. I'd really like them not to like break up or anything anytime soon. So
Aye.
hopefully that's not where they're going with it.
No, they've done good so far. I always thought it was like a huge mistake to break up the Hurt Business. I thought that was a brilliant stable. And they could have went a lot further with it. Some of these people are feeling it.
Yeah, totally.
Now, how sync are we up now? I've got Seth Rollins coming down the ramp, doing like a wee airplane thing with the crowd.
Yeah, I think we're there. He's just turned the corner.
Yep. Aye. Camera's just changed.
Yeah.
It's funny because half of his gimmick seems to be like Joaquin Phoenix and the Joker. Like just that dance. Like a man that's lost his mind, but a more materialistic version of that. With all his funkies.
Yeah. Does it? I've always kind of thought that. Like, I think is like there's not that much depth to his character, but and to the point that he's actually a bit of an asshole and quite dislikable. But then he's so good that like he's like obviously you see that like the crowd love him. Like, and I really like.
He's got all those traits, but god damn it, he's charismatic.
Yeah.
Crowd's just eating out his hand.
Yeah.
Could almost have like a moment's silence here. Christ.
Yeah, totally. It's captivating to watch though, when you're just like, wow, like
he's just soaking it in, like.
Mm-hmm.
And they've not even stopped to like cheer for themselves yet. So we have to shorten the length of Roman Reigns' match.
Yeah.
Does have a good big fight feel to it.
Yeah, that does.
And
who does the world title thing work now? Like, because is there 3 world championships, or have they binded the 2 that Reigns has got?
I think they have binded the 2 that Reigns has got, but I think Paul Heyman still carries them around.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's almost got 3 belts because they've given him like your standard WWE Universe title, but it's got a gold backplate to it rather than the red or the black.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure last time I saw it, like they were still carrying the other ones around.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd's just hijacking this match.
Yeah, totally. I think folk kind of. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and they kind of talk about that London crowd, and that it's quite it's a notoriously like vocal and high energy crowd, and I think they were saying there's so much going on in WWE and AEW at the moment that they could totally take over. You know.
Yeah,
like
definitely. I mean, I loved it when they had it was the tournaments they had in, was it in Blackpool?
Yeah.
It must have been for like the NXT UK title, and there was whenever there was matches, and it was not Zack Sabre, it was Zach Gibson,
Yeah.
the Scouse guy, and there was some sort of chant. It was like, if you hate Zach Gibson, take your shoes off. And then all seen the crowd all start holding up shoes.
Yeah, it's good. I really wanted to go to those shows.
I bet it
I
was.
can't remember why I didn't go. I did fancy that one.
Seth did a big jump.
Yeah.
Commentary table's still standing though. That's well.
Yeah, I think it'll go in the main event.
Mm-hmm. It's funny when Seth ran into Finn Balor as he was falling. He looked at the table and was like, "Nah, I'm not going to land on this." He just fell on his arse instead. Oh. Did you get a chance to watch Forbidden Door?
I watched some of it. I've still got the last 3 matches to go. I'm going to take time to do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
From what I understand, those were great. What I did see, I thought really liked the MJF Tanahashi match.
Tanahashi match.
Yeah.
About the fatal 4-way for the international.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It was quite interesting. Tanahashi and Orange Cassidy seem to be doing almost like quite a similar gimmick just now, which I quite like.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas it's like, I think Orange Cassidy's doing great in that role, that fighting champion, but every match he wrestles now, he's getting, that is taking that out of him. I think that's really cool.
On arm and
yeah. I'm really liking Tanahashi just now. I think he must only have about a year or 2 left.
Well,
and they're really pushing.
He's a lot. He's still doing like the G1 and like he's needing to come get some sort of Legends contract where he comes out for the big shows.
He's great, but he's not. I think they're kind of playing on the idea that he clearly isn't what he was. Like he was the ace 20 years ago, and he's still wrestling really good matches, but it's like he knows that his days are numbered now, and his opponents do as well. So I quite like that. I quite like that MJF was taking advantage of.
Aye,
it was like there's very much that vibe of I'm wrestling a guy who's better than me, or who was better than me, but I can now take advantage of weaknesses and age. It's quite cool. And I'm looking at there's some really good shows coming up. This like Forbidden Door, I need to catch up with that. New Japan have got an American set of shows coming out on Monday and Tuesday this week. It's like their Independence Day. I don't think it's in America actually. I might tell a lie. It's in Japan, but it's featuring a lot of like their American imports.
Oh right, the strong.
Yeah, that's it.
Aye.
So I know as a Willow Nightingale, she's the women's strong champion just now.
Yeah.
And she's got a match. So that I quite fancy that, but also the G1s. I love G1. I get right into it because it's like on every day. You're basically having to watch 2 or 3 matches a day to keep up with it. It's brilliant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm particularly interested this year to see that Eddie Kingston's going across.
Yeah,
that'd be a treat. But people were asking about like Bryan Danielson, why he wasn't there. He's been talking about how he's got to be careful, like what he does nowadays, and it's like the fact that he's fighting 30 days straight. Like there's so much chances about being prone for injury, and he's got to be careful. And
yeah.
But let's see. So we're 10:30 just now. I'm trying to think how much longer this will have left.
Yeah, is this in the main event, isn't it?
No, you've got your Solo and Roman fighting the Usos in the Bloodline Civil War match, which I imagine that's going to. they'll take their time with that match.
Is that it? Is this one? And it's this match and that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I was looking at the network schedule earlier, they had this starting at 8 o'clock, and then a media scrum starting at 11:15, which is technically 15 minutes away. So that'll be getting pushed. But yeah, they do need to make like the UK shows an annual thing.
Yeah, I think so. I think
It'd be such
I
a
think
smart decision.
I think All In's up that because the All In gate is going to be like the best gate they've ever had, isn't it? So like the third, I think it's like the third largest gate in the UK wrestling ever or something.
I think last I heard it must be because they were comparing it. They're saying it was second place to like WrestleMania 32 or something, like on a just some article I scrolled past on Facebook. But yeah, it just proves of there's like 50,000, 60,000 fans there, like people that are willing to travel to London to see good wrestling. So
Yeah.
So if they said WrestleMania at Wembley 2025, I'd imagine it'll happen, but it'll probably be a little bit more expensive.
Yeah. I think so. I mean, I'm 23 quid for All In. In fairness, I'm in a shitty seat right up behind the ramp, so unless they put on big screens, I might struggle. But I'm just sitting here googling biggest.
It's a half decent seat or a half decent view at least.
Yeah, I booked my ticket before I based on what I thought the layout would be, and then I didn't realize that they'd published the layout. So I'm sat behind the screens. That's why my tickets were like £22, £23. So I'm just googling what the biggest stadiums in the UK are. So Wembley is the biggest, and it's Twickenham.
Right.
I'm trying to think where in London would they host?
And that's Wembley's got
Tottenham. I'm
the
looking at
name value as well. Like people know
will not go there because
because AEW's been there first.
Yeah. I don't imagine that'd be a massive issue, but
yeah, but people, the internet wrestling community would treat it like WWE's going in for AEW sloppy seconds.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like just due to the response that AEW's gotten for this, like surely they'll be thinking that this might be an annual occurrence for them too. But I always hate seeing the coup de grace. Like that always looks like the worst move to try and protect yourself. Like just a flying double stomp to your chest.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. Like,
how do you protect yourself? Oh.
I love that kick.
Is it Samoa Joe does that Pele kick as well, or is it AJ Styles?
Yeah.
Fuck, it might be
AJ Styles used to do it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
AJ Styles used to do it in TNA. I don't know if he still does it in the WWE, but I used to love it when he did it in TNA because he used to he would knock out of anywhere, and it was just really smart.
Yeah. Oh. That's a development.
Oh, I think he will.
I don't know. It might just be there for the mind games, just to just to kind of distract Seth, since it looks like Finn's getting his ass kicked.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't go stupid, where it's like, right, I want to make it a triple threat. Oh, beautiful.
Good kick. It's too early in Seth's. I feel like it's too early in Seth's reign to
Yeah, because what is this, his
lose
second
this.
or first defense?
I think it's his third, I think, or fourth. He's wrestled like Carmelo Hayes and stuff on.
Oh yeah, and Braun Breaker as well.
Yeah,
He
they're
went
both
to
good matches as well. But, I feel like it's like he needs to be a working champion for a bit, doesn't he? Just get the
Aye.
get the prestige of the belt up a bit.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I've got a whole thing about like, oh, kept the grass horrible.
yeah. And it makes
Yeah.
so much more sense for him to do it with the fact that he's got like the taped ribs as well.
Yeah. Or
Oh,
two.
Wade Barrett's great on commentary.
Yeah, I love him. Like,
Wow. He's properly murdering him at this point.
yeah.
What are you doing? Sit down. Oh, the Judgment Day is cracking. Oh, how slowly he's pinning him. Yeah, that's definitely put that in motion.
The season dissension, and
Yeah,
I feel like that match was maybe 5 minutes too short.
maybe. I wonder if they're
I
maybe
think
running short on time
trying
now.
themselves because the O2's got like a curfew or something, and they're like, oh,
The fucking lights get switched off at 10 to 11.
that's like it's not a Wembley. All in has to be done by 10 o'clock.
Yeah. God, that means I've got like about 20 minutes to get this. New York City. See, this is just a bonus. I was like, I just love watching a live pay per view, not at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. I've even tried. I've tried to go to a pub for like WrestleMania and stuff before, and it's still even then you're like it's 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless, and it's even harder as like, if you try to think ahead and try and sleep all day, it always seems
Yeah.
impossible because
Totally.
you're just sort of buzzing for the pay per view and you just can't sleep.
Oh, nice.
Edge has been missing for a little while, hasn't he?
So last time was it? Oh, they're going to show it just now. Was it not? When they're in Saudi Arabia. Was that the last time you saw him? Maybe.
Oh, baby. I'm going to go grab a Tim.
Yeah. Loving it. You realise how much of a legend Edge was. Is. I told you when Edge came back in that Royal Rumble, it was absolutely like I was like a total proper best, like well kept secret. Like it was so good. Turn the light on.
Wow, still talking about Edge.
Yeah.
He did have a good Money in the Bank. Not Money in the Bank. Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania.
Yeah. That was his WrestleMania stuff's been quite disappointing actually. Like I think Edge is amazing and probably one of the best sort of understated wrestlers. Like I know they bigged him up and they big him up all the time, but actually I think he flies under the radar quite a lot when folk are talking about like the best ever.
Yeah.
They don't work out what they're what's that here?
Oh yeah, they've got the night off. They fought Pretty Deadly on SmackDown.
Yeah.
And they've not given them sort of unified belts just yet.
Yeah. Totally.
Very close. You've got the Bloodline Civil War.
If they're talking, I'm going to open this low Ocean Drive, a Mash Gang and Fierce Beer
Oh, nice man.
collaboration.
I'm drinking Tenants, so I'm sorry. I've cursed the Lager Log's name.
It's fine. We've drank lager. We've drank Tenants on this channel before,
Okay.
but I
I
picked
was
it beer, so they never knew what they were drinking.
I was in I was in the commercial very briefly yesterday. It's like the unofficial Brewgetter pub, and they had Sunshine and Keith by Spey Valley.
Spey Valley.
It was good, and then I had it's a big. I've named out who that brewery were called. I had a New England IPA from as well. It was brilliant. Big Trip Brewery, they were called.
All right.
The Manchester Brewery. I had their New England IPA. It was stunning, actually. I was like, probably one of the better pints I've ever had in the commercial, to be honest.
I was looking forward to. There's one brewery in Liverpool, Top Rope Brewing. You introduced me to them.
Yeah.
And it's a shame. I feel like they've dropped all of their wrestling related brewing, more or less. Because I believe
I don't know if they maybe had to kind of make the next step
I
up
think
or whatever.
they
But yeah,
got like a cease and desist, more or less, saying stop using trademarked terms.
yeah.
And now, yeah, just there's nothing wrestling related about their brewery at all. Almost, like, even I was looking at their,
It's a shame. Like,
I was looking at their social media today to see if they were doing anything regarding this, and no, they were just announcing that they're doing a Futurama quiz in their tap room.
have you been down? Have you been
Never.
down to Top Rope? No. I was there last year, and I mean the setup's quite cool. I know they used to work quite tightly with us at TNT Wrestling, which is I want to say it's that they're like the bigger Liverpool-based wrestling company.
Right. Because I
Who
noticed
work
they
with
were
GCW.
brewing beer for 1PW.
Yeah, and they were doing They've done like they've had tables at like wrestling conventions and stuff, but
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it when I was down there. I got like they let me hold the title belt that they've got a Top Rope Brewing title and stuff.
I've got like their Adam Cole T-shirt.
Yeah, I've got to take photos. I got to speak to the guys, and but yeah, it seems that they've got rid of all of them. It must be quite hard because I think they just had they'd had Scotty Too Hotty around quite recently as well. Like he'd come and done like a spoken word thing in the tap room. Like they'd come and done like a Q&A with Scotty Too
Oh,
Hotty. And I was just like, oh, as a wrestling fan and a beer fan, that's like a really amazing like
exactly.
mix. And but yeah, you're right. It does seem to have like
Us and Shayna Baszler would have been buzzing for that.
yeah, totally. We're supposed to be doing they were doing a tap takeover in Edinburgh round about my birthday, and I was dragging Colin to it, and we were gonna chat to them, and we're gonna chat to the pub in Gleath we're in. They were quite happy to let us like do filming and stuff, and
Yeah.
really excited. And it was the night before it was the night after WrestleMania, so like the idea was that you were supposed to like not watch WrestleMania live, and then you
Right.
could watch it at like a decent time. You could watch it at a decent time on the Monday.
Yeah.
But then and then COVID happened, so
Right. Okay.
and so it got cancelled. I'm having a look at their stuff just now as well.
hmm
Yeah, definitely seem to have removed they've got their Mr. Blobby one, haven't they? In there.
Yeah. They did do
The
a
Futurama one.
Omega one, and it was just called
Yeah.
One Winged Angel. A New England IPA, I'm sure. But
Yeah. Well, they've got an IPA. I'm there next week, like a week on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm going to be in Liverpool.
right.
I'm down that way on holiday again next year. I do intend to swing by and pick up a couple of
Mhm.
beers. They've got that 6.5% the Crushinator. It's one of my favourite jokes in all of Futurama, so I'll need to get a can of that.
Mhm.
Have you seen that one where it's like if it's the episode where Bender's been sleeping with the robot farm girls.
Oh,
It's
right.
like
Okay.
yeah, it's like I've got my three don't like you can stay in the barn but don't go anywhere near my three robot daughters. And they come out and it's like
That does sound familiar.
yeah, it sounds like Maggie Sue and she's like yoo-hoo, and then
Mhm.
it's like and Bella May and she's like yoo-hoo, or and don't go anywhere near the Crushinator and it rolls out and goes yoo-hoo. It's like so good.
Yeah, I mind like the classic moments where what was it like death by snoo, or when Bender was brewing
Yeah.
beer inside himself, and his body was getting all big and swollen like he was pregnant. They're sitting
Yeah, man.
bottling the
It
beer
was
like
good
he was
though.
delivering a baby.
I really liked those first couple of seasons. It hit like a total like high point season 3, 4, and then it just stopped. Which is a bit of a shame.
Mhm.
I had the Bloodline stuff was quite interesting. Like it went so we're just talking through the video package.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was like the best soap opera kind of style
Yeah,
story in
totally.
wrestling until WrestleMania, and then it's just like it's been too slow now. Obviously, they're trying to eke it out a bit.
Mm-hmm. But it's just like one of these things where you go and watch something, and sometimes you skip past the story just to see the matches. With these guys, it's like, Christ, you're just in it for the story now. Like, you're seeing
Yeah,
the
totally.
cracks form. Like, everyone waited with bated breath to see Sammy snap at Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Oh, it's like perfect. And then
Mm-hmm.
I think probably should have ended at WrestleMania this year with finish the story,
Yeah.
that sort of stuff. But yeah,
And all that said, they were just. They've just got all this long-term plan, but surely it's.
I don't know where it can go after this. I presume Roman and Sikoa Solo
Yeah.
will that'll kind of come to bits eventually, and then you've got like you said earlier, like the rumors going around is that you will get Reigns Rhodes 2 next year at WrestleMania.
Aye.
It just seems like an awful long time to like
Mm-hmm.
keep the story going until then. So
And it's to the point where, like, dropping the title at SummerSlam almost feels as if SummerSlam's not a big enough occasion
yeah, no,
to drop the
it has
belt.
to be Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless they quickly announce WrestleMania London happening this August, like the day before All In,
Yeah.
with the fucking promise of the title changing hands.
Have you got anything booked for that weekend in London other than
Nah,
All In? No.
nothing at all. I mean, if I was there myself, I probably would try and get to Rev Pro and Defy possibly,
I quite
because
fancy Defy, but it's like 60 quid for a ticket because it's the Defy. There's two shows. It's Defy
yeah,
and
Defy and the other one,
yeah,
Progress. No, Progress
no,
is American, isn't it?
Progress is British, I think, but it's not. I think they're associated with the WWE, so
Right.
kind
Okay.
of
Aye.
their distance. I think.
But,
Rev Pro's the New Japan. Rev Pro's the one that like New Japan if they send their wrestlers out on excursion, it's Rev
yeah.
Pro that take them. I'm sorry, it's Shota Umino's been there for years. Like,
Yeah. Aye. Of course. Because I remember them showing you that match where Pac defended the international title against Shota at like one of their shows, but no, I listened to a video and on YouTube, and it was telling me about everything happening that weekend. Like Fozzie's doing a gig on the Friday night, and there just so many events are happening.
I think we're still due to get more. Like I think it feels still a wee bit under. I had to look the other day because I quite fancied the Defy one, but I was at a music festival last month and felt really old, and I was like, actually, I'd had every plan of going down and doing as much wrestling in the weekend as I could, and now I'm kind of like, actually, I might burn myself out, and by the time all in actually happens, I'll be like wound up. So I'm like, maybe just gonna leave it. But I think they're still trying out some stuff. I know Dave Meltzer's doing something, and
yeah, they're doing like a wee Q&A thing. But
I was waiting for like Wrestle. So Wrestle Talk did a pub quiz last night in London. I quite if they were going to do one for All In weekend, I would maybe be up for that. It's called like Quizmania, I think it's called.
Okay.
Or like if or What Culture or Cultaholic did something.
Aye.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, well, that's look at all the.
I acknowledge you.
I acknowledge you, my tribal chief.
Did you see just before Money in the Bank started? Paul Heyman did a.
I had tears running down his
It was
face.
brilliant. It was really cool. He's excellent. He's like he's a total underrated MVP, I think.
Aye. but yep, still carrying those belts.
Yeah.
Like, you've got a hand him back, Paul. Let go.
Is the belt he's got around his waist
Yep.
That's the amalgamation of those two belts that Paul's got, isn't it? So it's like
Yes.
you can you have this belt instead of those two, but he's still,
The crowd flipping him off.
yeah, it's amazing.
Yes, he has gotten his godlike status now.
That's well smart.
Like, I mind where it got to a stage where the people weren't even liking him until like he announced that he had a leukemia and he had to step away, and
Yeah.
like just seeing the real side of him, he became beloved. And when he came back, he was just this baby face that everyone loved.
It's heel turn's been the total making of it, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is peaked everyone. Like John Moxley, Seth Rollins, like no one's gonna have a reign like this again.
No. Yeah, it's I was saying it earlier. I really like these long reigns. I think it's it particularly with the Universal title and with the Intercontinental. It's elevated them to some like remember the Intercontinental title was like a nothing title for years, and it was always my favorite like division was the Intercontinental division because that's when you would have like when you had like The Rock and when I was younger, you had The Rock and Triple H and that all wrestling for like the world title.
Yeah.
Your undercard, your Intercontinental based undercard was like Kurt Angle and Benoit and Jericho and Edge, and you had like a really cool like. And I feel a wee bit like that with Gunther just now. Like I don't know what will happen when I assume he'll hold on to it until he'll hold on to it until he beats Honky Tonk's record, and then they might get rid of it then. But
right, okay. Damian Priest isn't coming back out. They're going to be getting the lights turned off on them in about the next 10 minutes if they don't.
Yeah. It's 11 o'clock, man. That's mental, eh?
Mm-hmm. It's winning quick, to be honest, because when I thought about doing this, and I thought, right, I might just stream the first hour, then come off it. And then next thing I knew, it was like 10 to 10. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I've totally really enjoyed this. Like, I know you offered earlier in the week, and I just totally had no intention of sitting in the house and watching it. And then I was going to go out, and then our plans changed. So this has been great.
Yeah, and that's it. Sometimes it's fine because I had it was supposed to be me and this other dude, but I've not heard from him at all today. So I guess his plans changed as well.
Yeah.
But it's fine. And honestly, I always feel like when it's the effort of right, the show's in the UK, and yeah, fuck it, let's get a live stream and a beer and just watch and talk over it. But it's 10 times easier when you have someone to talk to. And you just when you're on your own, you're just constantly you want to keep talking. You don't want just to someone click on the stream and then you're just quietly watching wrestling.
Yeah. We're getting in-ring entrances for a non-title match. I've never seen that before.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's like this big fight feel, and what was it? The Bloodline Civil War.
The wise man Paul Heyman. I fucking love that.
And this is just an absolute family feud.
Yeah.
Again, the Samoans have just taken over. I can't even imagine if they did try and bring Dwayne back into the picture, where he would.
That was the rumor, wasn't it? Was like it was supposed to be him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was supposed to be him for Mania, wasn't it? And he was.
Yeah.
It was. I think he was still on. He was still in favor with Hollywood, and then he started moaning about the reception to Black Adam, and then
He's having a rough year as Mr. Johnson.
I laughed. I bumped into my mum and asked us today, and she's like, "Oh, like that the Rock died. I can't believe that happened." Like, what? I was like, "Yeah, I read that. Like, like the WWE guy died yesterday." I was like, "Yes, yes, a WWE wrestler did die yesterday, but it wasn't The Rock. No one had his picture and everything." And I was just thinking, was it The Rock's reaction to the guy dying? Like, you kind of get that crappy sort of clickbait. Like, Rock reacts to friend dying, and it's like, yeah, because they definitely wrestled at the same time. So
they're both Attitude Era, weren't they? So
yeah, so
that's a big sin. Droz is a total. That's a total sin. His story, like just a total
totally. And it was like, whilst I was never familiar with him, I feel like I knew so much about him just because of that Beyond the Mat documentary.
Yeah, that's where I knew him from. To be honest, I didn't know his work at the time.
Just that fucking interview he had with Vince and Shane, and Vince is doing the live commentary to him spewing in a bucket.
Yeah.
He's gonna puke.
Yeah, that was. I knew him from the documentary, and then I must have just missed him. But I remember the Headbangers being sort of just they were just kind of like they were doing heat and stuff like that. Just as I was watching wrestling, they did that. But
the Solo getting called a wanker or fucking wanker.
Such a wanker.
I tell you, that's a spicy UK crowd.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember my the family tree here. Solo is the younger brother of the Usos.
I don't know.
And
no, they're all part of that same family.
Yeah. Because obviously Roman's the cousin. But
I've dug at the family tree.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can because they're all in the Anoa family, aren't they?
Solo's one of Rikishi's children.
Are the Usos not Rikishi's kids? Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So
I'm building the bloodline up just now.
Mm-hmm.
The actual
the family tree.
Yeah, it's just taking ages to load.
I mean, Solo's done great as well. For no one knew who the fuck he was until he jumped up at Clash at the Castle.
Yeah, I had no idea who he was.
Mm-hmm. In fact, in under a year, he's like this enforcer that even Roman is afraid of.
Yeah. Paul Heyman's a wanker chance.
So much.
Oh, I could spend all day trying to work out family trees. I found the heart family tree. Just trying to get to load.
Well, that's like the last person to turn on Roman now, isn't it? Solo. That's all they're
Yeah, I
waiting
think
for.
it'll happen.
Yeah,
They're kind of hinting at, aren't they? They're doing like sort of weird dissension looks and shit. So
yeah. Like, because he doesn't have any power anymore. All his lieutenants have left him.
yeah,
And just look how happy the Usos are.
yeah, they're like enjoying their
Yeah, look at they're so over. Because that's it. It was when it all first started, and you had like Roman versus Jay at like Hell in the Cell in like an I Quit match, and Jay wouldn't tap out, and then he had gotten Jimmy like in a chokehold, and he had to quit.
I like when
And I
they
just
do that when it's like when they
Yeah.
make the guy when they make the guy quit without using them. It's like almost like they not do it with like Edge, where they affect last year, where they
when they were
effectively
going
made
to
blackmail.
Concerto Beth Phoenix,
Yeah,
and it was just like, yeah, of course I quit. And you're about to cave my wife's head in, but they did it
Yeah.
anyway. At least the crowd's still alive. Like they're not
Yeah.
that much spent after.
Noticeably quieter than they have been, like, but
Yeah.
yeah. It's quite a late start. I'm surprised it didn't start at 7. Like 8 o'clock's quite a late start anyway.
Mm-hmm. All these people are going to come out, and the tubes are going to be shut off. And
Yeah, the tube shut at midnight, I think. Oh, sorry. That's the thing I'm worried about all in. I'm taking the train back up at night, so I've got to get to London Euston before 11:30.
yeah,
So I might have to. They might have to just duck out of the main event.
well, aye, that's it. That is what you have to do to. It's either
Yeah.
that or you're stranded.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened to me once in Edinburgh. I went saw Kevin Smith at Usher Hall, and the guy just talks forever. So he ran past his time, came out.
Yeah.
We had missed the last train or the last bus, and it was like, oh crap, what do we do now? Because it was like 4 o'clock in the morning for the next bus, maybe, or 6 o'clock. And eventually, more people came along, and there was more people at the same gig, and we were all in the same situation. So me and like 5 other people all chipped in for a taxi back to Fife.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
So
I've done that before. I've also done during the summer
like,
holidays. I have done an all nighter because there's like nightclubs and pubs and that do like 5 o'clock shutting times during the festival, so you can done that before. But you do get to a point where you're like it's like 3 or 4 in the morning, and you're like, I'm just drinking so that they don't kick me out of the pub.
Aye. I think the great thing from this, it has made Jimmy and Jay main event. But just to kind of have a tag team.
Yeah.
And to be at that level, because when they first started and they were treating, because then they called Jay like main event Jay Uso, and I was like, no, he's not. But,
yeah, totally. I definitely have improved their status. Like that's what too. Like 'cause they headlined a WrestleMania night this year as well, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, that sounded brilliant.
Cool. I'm going to loo before it heats up.
Now we need to start calling Roman Red Shoes. Solo wrestles in bare feet as well. Never noticed that. Actually, they're just lots of wanker chants. If there is anyone still watching us at this point, congratulations. Well done to you. Thank you. Look at that grin. Oh. That was like an Umaga move back in the day, wasn't it? Like the shoulder. Well, I was saying Solo's moveset is quite Umaga based. Like, doesn't he do like the Samoan spike as well? I wonder how much time they're going to give this match. I was saying, isn't Solo's moveset quite like similar to Umaga's?
Yeah, he's got the same
Like,
sort of build and stature as
the
well.
Samoan spike. Like he's got
Yeah.
the wrapped up thumb. And he was doing that move where he was grabbing like the shoulder muscles when
Yeah.
Jay was out on the mat. Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
Maggie used to do that as well, and like, didn't he? Like, just
Yeah. What? You hate Roman stand up?
yeah.
They've taken over.
That's quite good though. It's good.
It's only in honor that Roman Reigns and Zach Gibson have ever had with the crowds in London. That's brilliant. I love it.
That's good.
Oh,
He sounds like a total. He sounds like a total shitbag, then, eh?
Why the fuck are we here, Paul? You said England would be fun. Oh, that one's not working as much. There's nothing worth me trying to get another chant going, and it's like you're the only cunt saying it.
Yeah. I was at the football last week, and there was a guy in front of me that was trying that. Maybe once or twice tried to start a chant going, and folk were just ignoring him. It was brilliant.
Oh. His cousin Umaga.
Yeah.
Are they singing for Solo Sikoa there? Yeah, I think I feel like it's like Roman has to win all his matches, but then I quite like this move.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's just well done. Just how just lands on the apron perfectly, and but again, I can't see the Usos winning, unfortunately.
No, I can't either.
But if
Oh,
they
there's
did,
some sort of shenanigans. But
they would have to pin Solo, or Solo walks out.
yeah, that's probably the only way I can see it too.
All I do when I see like those wide shots of the crowd there, just look to the very back rows. Those people must just be there for like the atmosphere.
Yeah. Where were you when you went to see Raw? Were you quite?
I was I wasn't first row, but I was maybe third or fourth row behind the commentary desk.
Oh
So
wow,
when there were shots of the JR and the King talking, you could just see us.
that's well smart, man.
Yeah.
I
And
was up in the gods. Like I was like facing the ramp, but
Mhm.
right up the back. So like behind the commentary desk, but right up the back. We're really high up, and it was like we're so high up you couldn't see the big screen because
Yeah,
it was obscured by the lighting.
right.
Um,
But I
no, no, so good,
took
so
a
good
sign
day.
down like that had manga on it, and they
Yeah.
showed it on TV for like a second, but
Oh, amazing, man.
I never like the cameraman pointed at me before it happened. I didn't notice this. It was my pal that said it. So when you watch the footage back, I'm holding the sign and I'm clearly doing a big yawn, not aware
Amazing.
that I'm on TV. But I love some of the Usos, like all those matches you had between the Usos and the New Day
Yeah.
were phenomenal. Like those the Hell in a Cell matches. Honestly, they had a great series of matches together, like almost to like
Yeah.
the same standard that like the FTR and like the Briscoes had.
Yeah. I think when the Usos are up there as well, they're now. I think people are now starting to talk about them as being like the best tag team ever.
Yeah,
Whereas I think they were overlooked for years.
aye,
Just consistently good, but not great. But now I think they're amazing. So
definitely. Again, with the wankers. There's a great moment from Forbidden Door where the crowd are booing Will Ospreay, and I think that it's the same. They're going, "You're a wanker," and Will Ospreay looks straight into the camera, and goes, "Yep." It's like I know. Stop talking and start punching. Oh, some spill. You know that was like one of the real benefits of having those. What did they call the pandemic matches? It was like the Thunderdome
yeah,
for the WWE, and it allowed them to do matches, but also kind of cut promos at the same time, since there was no crowd there to drown out the audio.
yeah.
They gave wrestlers a chance to be really intense whilst doing their matches.
I think there was They kind of had to though, didn't they? There was definitely I had the same sort of opinion. Like I hated pandemic wrestling, and obviously they tried everything.
Yeah.
You know, like the cinema had a wee homage to The Rock there.
Mm-hmm. No, so these guys have still come really far, even though haven't like Jay and Jimmy got like a ridiculous amount of like DUIs. Like
Yeah,
there was like at one point they weren't allowed into Canada because they had all these
I mean
records
they like
under
driving
them.
bans and that. Yeah.
Aye. WWE can be quite forgiving if you're in the right storyline.
Yeah, I think I was watching a thing about The Rock and Stone Cold and their history.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I was maybe a bit too young to realize what was going on. But Stone Cold, in like 2002, was going through like some really horrible like shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
his mental health was probably all over the place, and obviously he was accused of obviously of domestic assault and stuff, and it was just
Yeah.
horrendous. You know what I mean? Like, at the time, I remember being like, "Oh, Stone Cold's having a hard time," but not really being old enough to really like quantify what that actually meant. So
Yeah. Hey. So we do it now. Okay. That table stayed intact. This is impossible.
yeah,
How is
it looks quite flimsy as well. Every time anyone like touches it, it kind of
Yeah. Fucking Roman's like this big energy vampire just sucking it all in. Look at him.
yeah.
Feeding off the crowd. Oh, I love that moment. Oh, Michael Cole's got to lose his voice.
Yeah, he's wavering at me, right?
Screaming. That's brilliant. The crowd's been obnoxious. Come on, just turn it into a tornado tag match. Throw the rules out. Just let them brawl. Here we go. Final stages of the Civil War. I don't think the WWE comic is going anymore, is it?
I don't know.
'Cause what was it? It was like Boom Studios or something, I remember.
I don't know if they've got a line just now.
It was definitely something like about 5 years ago. It seemed quite popular. They were doing specials to tie into pay-per-views and
I read it. I quite did it for a wee while, but I just didn't enjoy it as much. I quite liked that it was like maybe you got 3 or 4 issues per wrestler, and then it would like just move on. And it was like I remember reading about 3 issues with Seth Rollins. It was pretty cool. It just kind of dealt with his perspective of turning his back on the Shield, and then like
Yeah.
it was sort of pitched the idea that like what you see on telly is real,
Mhm.
and like all the interaction, it's just basically like what happens in these storylines between events. Basically, it was pretty
Yeah.
cool, but like
Oh, that was a great kick.
yeah.
Oh, fuck it. He can't get it through the ropes, though. Okay, Jimmy, rein it in.
Yeah.
We know you're tired. Uh-oh. No, you're not allowed to tap out. Look at Paul holding all the belts. Chin in the air. No. No, we're not ending it on this note. There we go. Paul Heyman would make a great penguin.
It's a red finger.
There we go. Oh, no. Not a referee.
Oh,
Hell, anything could happen.
yeah.
Don't even. No. Come on.
Oh.
And it's a big ramp. It's going to take a referee ages to run down this.
You can see folk at the crowd when that happens, and they're like, "Oh, there we go."
Mhm. Cole's standing up as well. Look at him. The referee sold it. Look, he's fucking cut in half of those ropes.
Yeah.
Yes, just keep up with the offense.
I like the Samoan spike. I remember when Umaga did it, I used to think was quite lame, and then after a while, I was like, "No, it's actually a really good finisher."
Mhm. Oh, good. The referee's awake. Who's the legal man? Oh, he's just got to pin them both anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, the bullshit chance. Come on, guys, kick it. Yes. That's what I want. Look at his wee face.
Yeah. He's not very happy, is he?
Well, the despair.
Oh, there you go. There's your table. Do you remember like back in the olden days, so they had to like lift the big telly monitors out of the table, and it's now like it's a tablet.
Aye.
Isn't it that we boy called him a wanker and they got told off by him on someone else in the crowd?
Are we out of sync again? That was Solo just taking the lid off the table right now.
Or Emma, are you? Yeah. What's he doing in yours?
Solo just super kicked Jimmy onto the table.
Yeah.
Corner Wade Barrett. Now he's going up onto the barricade. Looks like he's going to jump over to the table, but he's looking off. Oh, he just went for the table by himself.
Hey, I've seen that, but that's pretty cool. The table exposed. Roman in the back of the ring.
He just got super kicked by Jay. It's a Superman punch, super kick, spear. 1, 2, yeah. Oh, a low blow. Oh, that was really well done. That was one way to kick out.
Yeah.
Catch the tribal chief right in the. Oh, well deserved. This is awesome, champ.
Yeah.
That's it. The thing is, I feel like we've not had really any disappointing WWE pay-per-views for a little while now.
Yeah, totally. They're consistently decent.
Royal Rumble was amazing. WrestleMania was really good. I never did watch
That
Backlash,
was
but it's just like a super kick party. Everyone's getting one. Jay's going to the top rope. Cole wonders if you believe in miracles. Well, there you go.
Yeah, didn't expect that.
Yeah. It's possible. Jay with a clean pin.
Yeah. Paul Heyman.
Cole's face, perfect.
So good, yeah. I've been pinned since 2019. That's amazing.
Crazy. Main event Jay Uso. What's the crowd chatting?
I have to work it out.
Man, it's like when you thought, right, main event and Money in the Bank is a tag team match. If you just kind of heard that without knowing the story, you'd be like, what? How? That's got to be some tag team match. I was like, well, it is. I'd watched Botchamania like a couple of weeks ago, and they had like the perfect meme for the Bloodline storyline, and it was they used a clip from American Dad and it was
All right.
the main character's son being told something about like a slow cooker, and there was like a salesman pitching him, and it's like the longer the wait, the better the results. And he goes to lift it, like, no, the longer the wait, the better the result. And every time he said it was another WWE pay per view, I said, no, don't lift it. And it's like Royal Rumble, the longer the wait, the better the. There's something like the better the sauce. And they just kept going and going. And it was going all the way up to fucking Money in the Bank. And the guy just kept coming back and said, no, the longer the wait, the better the sauce.
He's really good. It's the guy that runs Botchamania. He's one of the hosts of the Cultaholic podcast.
Aye.
And he's great. He's really, really good.
Mm.
It took me ages to work out that was him, but like, you know, because every so often they'll be like, we'll talk about Botchamania, and then eventually he's like, so when I made the Botchamania video, and they're like, oh, you're him.
Yeah. Matthew.
I'm going to go to my bed because I'm absolutely burst. And last night was the teachers' night out. So
of course.
Yeah.
That's you now. Okay, mate. No worries. Thank you for joining me.
Well, thank you for having me. Thank you for spending the first day of my first summer holiday evening. So let's just let's keep it going. Let's just work out what's happening.
Exactly. No worries, mate. Okay, take it easy.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, what a show, guys. I guess that's it. I'll get to the end of this video package, but I don't think there's going to be any other, twists, results. So if you've watched any of this tonight, thank you very much. I've been let's get it to a better size screen. No, not just me, my wee pudgy bald head. So yeah, I've been drinking golden ale with elderflower, slightly funky. Fierce Hazy. I finished it off with Ocean Drive. A little collaboration between Mash Gang and Fierce Beer. So, yeah. But I think that might be us, guys. Right, the camera's here. So, if you want us to do more of these videos, please feel free to like and leave a comment, subscribe if you enjoyed it that much. And next time WWE will do a UK pay-per-view or pay-per-view at a reasonable hour for the UK, I will do my best to stream it with you and give you just like someone else to watch the show with you. So, whether it's myself or Geoff. God, Michael Cole will have lost his voice after this. I gave it his all. So, take away that. I should have had a pillow. I feel like I've been like this for it. Or I should have at least just moved my camera. You could have got to see a little bit more of this Iron Maiden t-shirt. So, but yeah, that is us getting towards the end of the video package. Well, onto the main event. But WrestleMania London. Woof. Okay. That's the press conference starting now. So yeah, I assume the show's over. Let's close the tab. Let's maximize the window. Ugh. 3 hours and 50 minutes. God damn, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.